Doctor?
Yo, what up? What up? What up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we can get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world you could be, but you chose to be right here with me, the BABG OG. And I appreciate y'all for pulling up on me, man. What's going on, bro? Good morning, good morning, good morning on this good Sunday. Yes, yes, yes. We got a sermon prepared for the congregation today. Yes, Lord, yes. And shout out to the brother down south Yellow already putting something in the collection plate. All right. Yes, Lord. The 777 on the cash app, brother. I greatly appreciate you, brother. 'Cause I got money. The Lord's number, that 777. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes, yes. Close the door. No, we ain't gonna close the door yet, brother. We gotta get enough people in, brother. We ain't gonna close and lock the doors just yet. You gotta get enough of them in here to lock them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get enough of them in here for then we go close them up in here. Don't let them out. Yes, indeed. But listen, man, and let me preface this. As I say all the time, for the most part, even though I disagree with this brother, I do not wish. I don't know him personally. I don't have any personal beef against him. I just do not agree with his rhetoric. Very, very dangerous rhetoric. We're going to get into it. And his type are one of the major issues and problems with the black community, and why we'll never, ever have progress. Okay. All right. I'm gonna say this again. I coined this shit. It is not black men's fault. That's my slogan. That's my brand. I am amongst the few black men that understand the propaganda, the brainwashing, from internal and external, of black men never being enough, ain't, can't, don't, won't. Okay, whatever. We got Barack Obama out here getting publicly fucking humiliated. We got Papoose getting motherfucking ran through the ringer. It seems like the better man you are, you know what I'm saying? It's always some other shit. And I'm telling you guys, it's deep rooted, man. And that's internal, right? They ain't got nothing to do with the white man, all this other shit. That's a decision that black women made, and they perpetuated it generation after generation. Okay, to continue. And a lot of brothers are still lost in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? They still drinking the sauce. They don't know no better, right? That's all they know. They've been taught to, the black woman is God, and to worship her, and she should always be protected no matter what, even if she did wrong. Dear mama, even though you was a crack fiend mama, you always was a black queen mama. Shout out to Tommy Sotomayor type shit, right? And I'm guessing again, I don't know how or why I'm being out of all the people on Twitter saying the same shit. That's where we're gonna start. We're gonna start there, right? So let's give you guys the context and the background. Oh yeah, Umar, yeah, what's the name? And Brother Polite and what's this nigga's name? Um Nature Boy, all that shit, right? Now, let me finish the purpose. Now, again, I don't wish nothing negative on him. And I'm not saying that he's that level of a predator. I'm not saying he's a predator. I'm saying he's a problem. Just want to make that clear. All right. And within my research, come to find out, one of the dudes on the podcast with him, shit, I know, buddy. So shout out to you. No disrespect, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not personal. But yeah, I just literally because I went and getting fucking screenshots and shit for the thumbnails, and I saw his homeboy, and I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? I was in the Navy with this nigga. So it is what it is. Yes. And so is Brother Polite. Nature Boy and Brother Polite. The two of the biggest woman worshipers, and then Derrick Jackson was a serial fucking cheater, which women would call a womanizer, right? A misogynist, or but hey, we're gonna get into all those things. Hood, you know what I'm saying? We almost on the same page, so I don't want to, I want to give up the you know what I'm saying, give it all up at once. Pause before we get to it, man. So let me move forward. Now, first, no, let's get the context. So hold on. First, I said this. Okay. Hold on, hold on. All right. Now, this brother came across my radar from where, something stuck in my craw, as they say, with this shit right here, right? And of course, I immediately saw all the red flags, all of the fucking pander bullshit, and most important, you know what I'm saying? Most importantly, the resounding motherfucking message of you niggas just need to shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna stay out of the conversation. My girl ain't never worked. But sit here and talk 50-50. I'm gonna stay out of the conversation. My girl ain't never worked. But my kids ain't never had a babysitter. My kids ain't have to go to Head Start at 3 years old. I ain't knocking it because niggas had to do that. I'm just saying mine was raised in their home. So they rooted in who they are. That's what I believe in. I believe you get your values from your mom. Why not have your mom around you all the time? Your grandma around you all the time? I don't.
All right, so hold on. So listen, you notice he left the man out altogether. Why not have your mom around you all the time? Why not have your grandma around you all the time? Brother, aren't you important, brother? Isn't the father just as important, if not even more, if you have sons, to be around you all the time? But obviously, you can't be around all the time because you got to work, right? But still, even though you can't be around all the time, as much as possible, as that father, you should be there, especially being that you married. So why would you belittle yourself? Because you're a fucking male feminist. Any and everything in your life, bro, at least on the internet. I don't know what you're doing. And, you know what I'm saying? This is the message you're putting forward, brother. All right. Now, what we come to find out, a lot of these niggas are saying this shit and whatever. And again, I'm not saying him specifically, but it's totally different when these cameras off. I.e., Brother Polite, i.e., Derrick Jackson, i.e., Nature Boy. Yeah, i.e., Ryan Clark. The niggas that go the hardest for a lot of this shit, man, all right? Especially when it's something that's a popular message. It's different when you saying some shit that's, that's unpopular, bro. It's different. That's hey, take it from a man that knows this is a long fucking, it's a long road, bro. Long, tough road. Saying the shit that everybody else scared to say that needs to be said. All right. I got all these hoes and it quoting me out of all the fucking people saying the same shit. And oh, he said it was a feminist. Yeah, it's a problem for a man to be a fucking feminist, especially when we know feminism is a fucking cancer and one of the major women that promoted feminism told y'all this shit. Feminism is not about motherfucking equal opportunities. It's about equal outcomes. Okay. And it's only equal outcomes at the best possible conditions. Ain't none of y'all fighting to be motherfucking oil rig workers. Ain't none of y'all fighting to be plumbers. Ain't none of y'all fighting for equal custody of these children, right? Ain't none of y'all fighting for equal fucking divorce statistics or marriage laws. None of y'all bitches is fighting for none of that shit. Women just want the best possible fucking outcome, the easiest life possible, and then say, I'm as strong as a man. I can do the same thing a man can do. That's what the true fucking definition of feminism. Fuck a motherfucking a Webster's dictionary definition, bro. We know that is way past that. That's why it's such an issue and a problem. To the point y'all putting yourself in front of your kids. But it is what it is.
I don't have these conversations with niggas because that don't have nothing to do with me. If that's what you want to do, that's how you rock. That's how you get down. Get down. Keep that shit off the internet.
Keep that shit off the internet, nigga. Also, so nigga, why are you on the internet? Why are you able to come on the internet and pander to these women, huh? That are perpetuating the issues. The majority of fucking relationships, white, Asian, Hispanic, Arab, whatever, right? All of them are 50-50, meaning two contributors, right? And y'all took black people are the only people having this negative fucking conversation about something that's normal for successful relationships. Okay? Something that's normal for successful relationships. You even seen the shit where the black girl went up to the white couple and asked, "Hey, who pays most of the bills?" We both pay the bills. What do you mean? What do you mean? Who? We work together. And you have the women with the highest debt, okay, most kids by multiple dudes, single mother rate, and all the other negative shit, right? I'm not even getting into it, but making ridiculous ass demands of like fucking 50-50. Again, we'll just listen to me.
I'm just so curious, man. Why can't everybody complain but niggas? Why do everybody need to keep everybody but niggas is allowed to bring shit to the internet? Even niggas that's on the internet telling niggas to leave shit off the internet. Now, this is what we be talking about, man, about this fucking gynocentric female motherfucking, Captain Save 'em bullshit. All right? Men did not start the 50-50 conversation. Women did. Women said, we not going 50-50, and the men replied to the fucking women. Why y'all talking shit to the men like we started the conversation? This is shit I'm talking about. Then the nigga goes and he does all this motherfucking 100% shit to humble brag and to grasp the women, right? Because he's saying shit that women go, look, ooh, his girl ain't never had to work and she was a stay-at-home mom and she ain't paid no bills. Brother, that's the smallest percentage, bro. But again, we see what you're doing. Those of us that see what you're doing, bro. Listen, niggas is not gonna shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You niggas that keep telling niggas to shut up and get off the internet with podcasts, shut the fuck up. It don't make sense. All right? If a nigga's doing anything about being critical or explaining any type of dissatisfaction or shit he won't fix, he whining, he complaining, he need to shut the fuck up. No, nigga, y'all shut up. All right? Especially you niggas that just got here. All right? A lot of you niggas motherfucking came as the counter message to the niggas that was complaining about the shit that's fucked up to motherfucking soak up the motherfucking attention of the motherfucking women because all you're gonna do is go against the niggas. All right? We see y'all niggas, bro. This shit ain't fucking nothing new. This shit ain't nothing fucking surprising, bro. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, dog. Bro, if you want anybody to get off the internet, you do it first. Sick of y'all niggas, man. All y'all do is motherfucking cape and take up for the fucking bullshit and tell niggas to shut up for the shit that's really, really going on. All right? Men motherfucking fix shit by motherfucking saying, hey, this is the problem, we need to fix it. All right? You can't fucking fix the problem to admit that there is a fucking problem, bro. And women, black women specifically, being the only group that's saying they not gonna fucking work with the man is why we at the bottom of the fucking list in household incomes. Okay? Hispanics make less money than us, men and women, but somehow they have higher household incomes than blacks. Why? Because black women think they're too fucking good to fucking work with black men and contribute.
All right. So that was my first run-in with the brother. Shout out to my man, a man supporting men. Again, always coming through, man, with support. Greatly appreciate you, brother, for the 5. I clipped your video and made the pandering male feminist video. Have I already seen it? I already liked it? Or are you talking about something new? Hold on, wait. You say what? That contradicts how a woman feels automatically is sexist and therefore invalid. What do you mean? Nobody's saying that. Miss Bess, what are you saying? Why are you what's saying? You see it, nigga. You know I don't never miss. What do you mean? Miss Bess, put your, it's like you're purposely chopping up your sentences so it's incoherent. So just put it all together in one thing. I mean, it's a free comment. I'll read it. Yeah, bro. Come on, we're finna get into it. Now to this, right? All right. And we going this right here is what not only I, but all of Twitter agreed with. I don't know if y'all see this shit, right? Let me saw where we're at. The nigga changed the name of the motherfucking. He changed the name of the fucking, what's the name, y'all? Pandercast. So it's not just me. Again, and he hadn't responded to me, so I don't even think he knows the fuck I am. All right, that's not even the goal of this shit, right? Let me be clear with that. Everybody said this so much that the nigga changed the name to the Pandercast. When I originally made this shit, it was podcast, right? Or the comment or whatever quoted the post. The nigga changed it. So it's not just me. And before we even listen to him, listen to what everybody's saying. Well, no, we gotta listen to it first. Listen to it first, and then we'll look at the comments.
You may not harass women. You may know how to take rejection. The majority of men that most women deal with do not.
Yeah. It's a fucking lie, nigga. That's a lie. That's a lie. Do you know how many women will be battered, bruised, and beat the fuck up if the majority of men couldn't take rejection? What are we saying here? What are we talking about? How does it? And this is how easy it is. This is why women's opinions are very, very, very dangerous, bro. Okay, very dangerous. You just yeah. A dude called me a bitch because I didn't give him his number back in 2010. Okay, how many now tell us how many niggas you said no to that was like, okay, all right, have a good day. Tell us. You're not. Women are never going to be honest, because black men specifically, again, because now you take away her victimhood. Black women being associated as the victims is one of the major issues and problems, because who's going to be the first fucking violator or perpetrator? The men attached to her. If the black woman is a, permanent victim, that means that the men attached to her are fucking violating her. They're victimizing her. They're standing aside when other people are doing it. They're not protecting her. They're not providing for her. Again, what does that do? That fulfills the ain't, can't, don't, won't theory. The black man is never doing what he's supposed to do for the black woman, even though Arabic, I keep telling motherfuckers, Arabic, I've been telling about this robot pussy for like, 3-4 years now. I've been warning motherfuckers about this robot pussy. Every nigga mister. Every nigga, the nigga in a Tyler Perry movie. Tyler Perry became a billionaire off of the black abusive male archetype. I'm gonna say it again. Tyler Perry became a billionaire off of the black man is abusive recipe, nigga. Wash, rinse, repeat. Now he did give us this just unforgettable classic scene right here. And again, Janet, baby, they still owe you your Oscar. I don't give a damn what they say.
Are you gay?
How you gonna ask me a question like that?
How do you marry a woman and then turn around and let a man bend you over?
Ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending?
So you doing the bending. So not only is this nigga abusive, right? Right? Because sexually he didn't let his wife know, and he gave her a fucking deadly disease. He a brother fucker. Now he down low. Tyler Perry, this is how fucking strong. I don't think y'all understand this shit. This is how strong the fucking negative narratives against the black man is. You can become a billionaire off of it. But let's continue.
And you are accountable for that as well. Because I don't got time to figure out which white people are nice, which white people aren't racist, or da-da-da-da-da. I have to go on the actions of the group.
Right.
The group as a whole and the history of that group as a whole tells me that they are a danger to me and they are not to be trusted.
Right.
And if you can understand that as a black man and your stance towards white people, then you should absolutely be able to understand women's stance towards you.
Now again, so now this nigga just finessed the black man into the white man. The fuck? What? This nigga just used the infamous Muhammad Ali snakes scenario, right? Back in the, I believe would have been what, black and white TVs, what, the 60s, right? He brought that into 2025 as if the racial relations are still the exact same then to now, as if we all running around here, the white supremacy, which I promise you, like I said, he's making a substantial amount of money from a white man in some way, shape, form, or fashion. The brother has a fucking YouTube. That means white people paying him. He has Instagram, white people paying him. I don't know what he does for business outside this, but I promise you, white people are paying him. I'm sick of you niggas with this motherfucking racist, the black man, this, they hunting us, they killing us. My nigga, stop. Stop. So now not only are the majority of niggas abusive, even the non-abusive niggas are responsible for the abusive niggas, and we, the white man. What the fuck? Niggas is just done. Niggas, you're the devil.
It's not a war on you waged by women. Actually, the war get a little thicker when we start talking about it from the perspective of a woman and the greater society of racism and white supremacy being waged against black people, and then the patriarchal society.
So hold on. So first and foremost, what the fuck you mean? The black people who benefited the most from the white man system is who? Chat participation. And those chickens are finally coming home to fucking roost. Not celebrating it, not saying it's a good thing, but this is what happened when you put all your eggs in one basket. This is why we need to bring back a lot of these sayings, man. We thought them shits was fucking corny and dumb and stupid or whatever the fuck, back in the day. But those little colloquialisms had a whole lot of meaning and a whole lot of weight. Okay? The biggest benefactor of black people, okay, from the white man system was black women. Two-hit minority. This is why you have an overrepresentation of black women in government jobs, state and federal. This is why black women just lost 100-some thousand jobs last quarter, right? Because why? You overrepresent in the state. So what the state did was the state said, hey, we got this affirmative action shit going. So we need to fucking have as many things and fill as many quotas in one person as we possibly can. So now what? Shit, what does that? If we hire all these black women, they count as a woman and they count as a minority. Okay? A woman and she's non-white. Y'all had at least 40 years of this shit. Now, though, because they having a shrinking force, so don't come to me with this bullshit about the white system and this, that, and the other one again. As long as black women are benefiting, they're going to take full advantage of it. They're not refusing the white man money. They not running niggas down to the motherfucking child support office. Right? They not filing motherfucking bullshit ass restraining orders.
Being waged against women. So they have to deal with two elements. One of those elements we don't have to think about. And
bro, all the protections in the motherfucking world are made for who? Hey, bro, we already, let me see, hold on. Hey, give me a like count, mods. Let me see what the fuck going on. Cause hey, if you're on Twitter, bro, listen, if you on Twitter and you follow this shit and you want the link right now, hey, I will drop the link right motherfucking now. If people over here on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? Nah, baby. But come over to YouTube. See, look, these hoes come over to YouTube, Lloyd. To YouTube. Ugh. Yeah, they trolling hard, man. Yeah, we got 145 in the building, man. Hey, hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. Today of all days, man, I need full participation. If you're a hater, hit the down hand, nigga. You probably done already hit it anyway. I can't see it, but either way. Yeah, me murder the man dance shoot niggas early. I ain't playing around today. Listen. If you lie, you steal, you kill. Hit the like button if you will. I really, really appreciate the money, but hit that motherfucking like button for me. Let's do it, man.
Take off, record. Real more shit, man. That's why more bodies, man. Darn more bodies right now, man. That real more shit, man. G up in the building, man.
And shout out to everybody like on this nigga's ass, bro. Shout out to everybody because it's not just me. I guess again, I don't know, man. What are we doing? Hit the like button, man. What are we doing?
Honestly, we're perpetuated. And it's perpetuated against us young to look at women as objects.
Right.
You know, to look at women only through the lens of a sexual desire and not as the human being that they are.
It's a lie, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? Nobody's even thinking, especially, and I can't, for younger groups, I can't even speak about it. Well, yes, I can. My son's 13 years old, okay? My son didn't really start talking about girlfriends and girls and shit till he was like maybe 10. The same time that I did it. Let's stop doing this bullshit and you're vilifying black men, heterosexual black men. I'm gonna say this again. Straight black men. This is why I advocate for straight black men and boys, okay? The most important motherfucking aspect of fucking the race, because that is who perpetuates the race. That is who makes more babies. That is who becomes fucking fathers. order, discipline, structure, provision, protection. Y'all are vilifying a boy, okay, who's going to become a man in his natural fucking state of being attracted to a girl. The fuck is wrong with y'all? This shit is dangerous. This is dangerous rhetoric. The shit you're talking about that you're actually doing is motherfucking 1,000,000 times more motherfucking detrimental than the suspected shit that you're claiming, nigga. I'm gonna say it again. Biological imperative. Once a boy hits puberty, he has a natural inclination to have sex with women. That is okay. That is fine. He's already developed and has respect for girls as humans because there's a lack of sexual desire. It changes over, okay, as it should, and it's okay once his testosterone kicks in puberty. Let's stop vilifying that. Let's stop saying men wanting to have sex with women is a problem. If men stopped wanting to have sex with women, human beings would go extinct. Why can't you simple niggas understand that? Why is it a problem for the whole reason for a man being in a relationship with a woman is sex? Prove me wrong. Show me the people getting married and never having sex for the entire fucking marriage. Show me people getting in a relationship and never having sex at all in the fucking relationship. You fucking dummies. I'm sick of you niggas, man. Y'all ain't saying shit to the brotherfuckers. Y'all ain't saying shit to the bulldaggers. How the fuck are the only people operating naturally, sexually, the problem? The fuck is wrong with y'all? Shout out to East Coast Care for the 5. Appreciate you, brother. I don't know if you talked about this or you knew, but Travis Hunter married that chick he's with. I hope he gets a prenup at the post. So no, brother, he didn't get either. He didn't get a prenup, and there's not going to be no post-nup. Shout out to West Ham for the 5. Hey, brother, greatly appreciate you, man. I appreciate you sending me that on IG, man. Or it's like the video I see on your Instagram. The weaker men get used to take us, the straight black men, out of the way. Exactly, that's what it is, man. That's all it is. I'm not mad, man. I'm just listen. It's not about being mad at this point, bro. It's just a never ending pointing out of the hypocrisy and the dumb shit that niggas say. And because niggas want to worship black women and niggas don't actually want to fix some shit. They just want to sound good on the internet and they want to reap the benefits of that, right? Pandering to black women, that's the biggest bag. The biggest bag for a black man is pandering to black women. On the internet, the biggest bag for a black man is pandering to black women. A workout channel not gonna do it, nigga. Or car channel not gonna do it. Outside of like the young streaming niggas is different because you know what I'm saying, they streamers and shit, right? But if you want to be a podcast or whatever the fuck, bro, the biggest bag, you want to get to do fucking tours, city tours, and create a thing to where you talk to a whole bunch of fucking black women telling these crazy ass stories. You know what I'm saying? About being, you know, poor pussy managers. You know, hey.
And when you understand how to deal with women on a human level, you understand how much women will enrich your life.
Oh my God. So niggas didn't have mamas. Niggas didn't have sisters. Niggas didn't have aunts. Niggas didn't have grandmas. What are we talking about, man? We're going to completely throw away the innocence and no sex whatsoever involved in a relationship with his mother and, you know, his grandmother, his siblings, any of these things. Are we really doing that? Of course, because it's a black man and it sounds good. It soothes the black woman's ego. So No man never did her nothing but dirty. You talk to most black women. There's never been a black man in my life that treated me right. Damn, bitch, not one? Not one? No. I'm sorry, sister. You got a horrible life. These are the real SB ears, though. RRT. These are the real SB ears. I keep telling y'all this shit. The male feminists are the real SB ears, man. They keep shaming, blaming, explaining to the niggas. Niggas get SBE the most. Even SBE was, you niggas complain about the bitches. You want the hoes to not be hoes no more. What? Who said that, nigga?
Amen. Amen.
You want to turn it up a notch?
Yeah.
Get you a good woman get you a good black woman in your corner.
Amen.
Hey man, you want to see your life turn up?
Hey.
And see, this is the thing now.
Okay, so again, we just did this the other day. How many good black women are left? We're gonna have that conversation. How many good black women are left? How many? When are we going to have the conversation about the deficit of good black women out here? I ain't even talking about she got to be fine or whatever, but hey, just feminine. She don't got kids by, you know what I'm saying, multiple dudes. She ain't never been married, right? Just out here motherfucking letting everybody skeet up in that pussy. I can understand, hey, if you married or, you know, you weren't married, you get married. But nah, you ain't never been married, baby. You got 3 baby daddies. Again, black women are the group of women that have the highest percentage of children by multiple men. This is what black men have to deal with, unlike any other group of men. Y'all niggas claim y'all don't like them big. Y'all claim it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all was just defending it last week, but we will get past that. I don't even want a quote unquote fit woman outside of, what's that fine ass girl on wrestling? What's the fine ass black girl on wrestling? What's her name? She got the storm hair. I guess I'm dehumanizing her by saying she fine as a motherfucker. Shout out to Cree. There she go. Cree always come through. Jade Carter. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, her. Listen. Boy, she can, I'll wrestle with her any day. I'll wrestle with Jade any day, goddamn. Hey, as a motherfucker. See, here go Kid Clouds. Here go Kid Clouds. Only y'all like them fat. Whatever, brother. But that's what the majority of black men have to pick from by BMI standards. That's why I only go by over obese. I don't even go by overweight, right? So if, again, how many good black women are left? When are we going to have that conversation? How many black women are being raised to be wives?
No, that's it's a privilege, bro. It's a privilege. You know what I'm saying? We often disregard the power of our black women.
Bro, this shit is just, it's a privilege to a woman with all these negative things. I said some shit the other day, right? They was doing the thing, and this was I think it was like Morehouse or whatever, right? And it was footage from a graduation like a couple years ago. And I simply said, hey, 90% of those degrees they yelling out gonna be obsolete in 10 years. Niggas got mad. Oh, why you hating? Why you this? Why you that? Well, you know, no, it's not hating. It's just that we're black people are only worried about the title and not the end result. And niggas, it's you niggas can't understand motherfucking exception to the rule or average or trend to save your life. Well, my sister, baby, mama, cousin. Okay, nigga. Fuck them. Give me the average of people that get these degrees and they come out uber successful. they actually ever make money to even cover the money they spent to get the degree. Business administration, poli science, political science. So what the fuck are we doing, bro? That's but niggas are emotional. As a man, you're supposed to be more logical than emotional, man. You're supposed to think before you feel. But again, this nigga right here is a prime example of what happens and what you're going to be praised. This is why niggas have a fucking just violently allergic reaction to fucking logic and reason. Logic, reason, intelligence, nigga are automatically motherfucking, I don't know. And I actually seen the thing of a dude explaining it. I saved it. I don't know if it's on here or on IG, but a perfect explanation as to how and why niggas don't fuck with intelligence, bro. That's dangerous. You can sense it. That's a dangerous person. A motherfucker that's smart. I told y'all. I said this shit a long time ago. A nigga don't want to fuck with you if they can't finesse you, bro. A nigga figure out that you not green. Nigga figure out that you picking up on the bullshit. They gotta get away from you because, and especially if you're a person that's has a strong or aggressive personality, and you own the type of time they own if we need to be, nigga, I'll expose all this shit. What you gonna do to me? I don't give a fuck about motherfucking no street code. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. I don't give a fuck about nobody's opinion, whatever around you, associated with you, nigga. I'll blow all this shit up, nigga. And it will be for the betterment of the people in the interest of the public. But again, because we have this fucking association with criminality, Young Thug dumbass got on here and called fucking Kid Cudi a rat. Nigga, he got his car blew up. And did he hurt? I knew about the car part. Did they say he did something to his dog? Did he do something to Kid Cudi's dog? Yeah, Prime. Listen, that again, man. That's the biggest thing. And we have a resident Gen Xer that's just the women, you niggas. Shout out to him. Yeah, the dog. Exactly. Shout out to a man, Party Mark. Exactly, man. You gotta be. Niggas ain't trying to fuck with you, bro. If you what's the name, man? The nigga had cases of baby oil. And you can say with like, oh, he locked the dog in a bag. Okay, my bad. He said did something to the damn man dog. I don't know. Crazy. Put the dog on the stand. Hey man, hit the like button for me, bro. Hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me, bro. Again, if any of you niggas, any of you Grits and Ed podcast people wanted the link, bro, just ask for it. I give it to you. We can go ahead. We can do it real time. Any point. But I know you niggas not built for this. Y'all just cheerleaders. Y'all don't want to. Y'all can't have no intellectual discussion. You can't defend none of the shit this nigga saying because all he's saying is bullshit. Okay. I'm the worst type of nigga to highlight in these situations, bro, because I'll dismantle your whole fantasy. I'll motherfucking introduce you to this real world shit, bro, and fuck your whole life up. Y'all should have left me alone.
The spiritual essence that they're gonna bring to things, the knowing, the seeing, you know what I'm saying? Also, too, imagine it. They have to be hyper vigilant because they have to be constantly scanning the room, making sure that they're in a safe situation.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? When we think about these kids who were clearly in Louisiana having the time of their fucking life because they graduated, and we think about white people's reaction to Black joy.
Oh yeah, that's
it's not about civility. It's not about decorum. They don't like to see us happy.
No, nigga, and that's the problem with you niggas, bro. My twin daughter and son graduated last year, right? Had my kids took their shoes off and twerked and fucking Dougie and Millie rocked and did every motherfucking nigga dance in history, I would have walked out of the fucking auditorium. I would have walked out in embarrassment and in shame. That's wrong with you niggas. There's no more fucking shame. There's a time and a place. There's a level of fucking decorum for certain shit. Act like you've been there before. Again, another one of those colloquialisms that we got rid of, right? Act like you got some fucking home training. And for niggas to defend the indefensible is the problem. You niggas hate order and discipline. You hate fucking. Yo, a bitch going viral on what's they talking about? Prom costs $20K. Excuse me? Prom costs how much? The average prom costs $20K. Motherfuckers getting race helicopters, allegedly $100,000 in a book bag, all this kind of crazy shit for one night, like Luther Vandross. You don't even own your house. How are you leveraging a down payment on a house on one night for a teenager? This is what niggas are celebrating. Yeah, half a night. But when we say this shit, Saint Cyr, who's promoting this shit the most? The boy that went viral, the boy that had the fucking Willy Wonka suit on, the gay boy where the daddy came around, or the stepdaddy, whoever the fuck he was. That's the shit y'all celebrate, man. What is we talking about?
That's what it is.
Now, how often are women just having a good time, and here come a nigga trying to ruin their fun?
Yeah.
Nigga, ain't you married? Ain't this nigga married? Talk about his wife. So my nigga, when can a man be a man? When can a straight man? When can a straight black man be a straight black man? Somebody please tell me. Please tell me. Because it sounds like to me, all of the fucking the space and grace and autonomy and this and that and consideration you're giving to black women, you're literally taking away from black men. So now what does that make? That makes the bitches the niggas. Because if I don't want to spoil her fun, I have to wait for her to fucking come approach me, dumbass nigga. Otherwise, if I ever approach her, I'm always at risk of ruining her fun. She may not want to be bothered that day. She may be having a bad day. She may be experiencing some trauma. Bro, you niggas are stupid. And you hoes love it because now you just get to blame your poor decisions on the niggas. This shit's too easy, bro. And then this nigga got this stupid ass looking. This dumb ass look in the camera. Nigga, you ain't said nothing. You didn't cook, nigga. The food is raw and spoiled. You didn't say nothing fucking enlightening or empowering or impactful. Fuck is we talking about, bro? This shit is stupid. But niggas eat it up.
Let's just be honest. Mm-hmm. You can call it pandering.
It is pandering, nigga. It's not calling it that. That's what it is. How many times have a black woman been doing somewhere having fun and the nigga came along and ruined it? Okay, how many times the bitch did it? They was like spicy niggas, so I'm not gonna use them as an example. I'll just say this though. So last night I went to the R&B only shit, right? Went to R&B only shit. You know, it's not too crowded. I'll say capacity probably would have been something like 75%. It's enough space for everybody to get around, do their thing, so on and so forth. But you know, hey, it's a fun thing. It's like a fucking club experience, but you know, whatever, right? So guess who is the only people that got into some violent shit last night. Let me give you a hint. They didn't have dick or balls. And guess who the fucking perpetrator was? Well, my bad. The perpetrator didn't have dick and balls. You had two motherfucking bull daggers, and the dude got too close to him, and the bull dagger swinging off, hooking off. Now, had that man,
But if I
retaliated and beat the dog shit out of the fucking girl for putting her hands on him, we're gonna get to that shit too. We're gonna get to that. Again, he talking about all this.
if I was up here caping for white women, you wouldn't even mention that word.
Nigga, what? Who makes the claim that niggas is always trying to ruin white women's fun? Your arguments aren't even correlating. They have nothing to do with each other. How and why would you be caping for white women? If you were saying this shit for white women, we'd be calling you a panderer too, you dumbass nigga, because you're a feminist. If you were accusing black men of ruining fun and being abusers and doing it for white women, we would say the same thing, you lying ass dumbass nigga. If you had this same fucking talking point, okay, and swapped out black women for white women, niggas would have the same energy. Actually, it would be even worse. It will be even worse. Because now niggas is interracial abusers. Niggas is OJ. It'll be worse, nigga. We ain't all out here on no milkman shit.
If I was up here caping for Hispanic women, you wouldn't even call it pandering.
Again, if you keep everything the same and you're calling black men abusers, insert any fucking race of women, nigga, we still on your motherfucking neck, nigga. Because you're making black men to be the bad guy. Black man. Your whole message is black men are abusers. And even the black men that are not abusers have to take responsibility for the abusers. Insert white, insert Asian, insert Hispanic. Nigga, what the fuck are you saying? This is dangerous. You're perpetuating the motherfucking negative narratives that we finally get from out from up under. Goddamn.
Only when we take pride and show love to black women do you call it pandering.
No, not true. When it's due, of course, as a young black lady, a young black girl just graduated. I think she got $1 million some in scholarships. Nobody had nothing negative to say about that. Not a soul. No one discounted that. When a black woman does something of note, 90% of niggas is hey, good job. Congratulations. But again, when you selling the narrative, now all niggas hate black women. If we say anything positive about black women, you niggas hate it and consider it pandering. No, nigga, we just consider pandering, and we've seen it before. You're running the same playbook, brother. That's the problem. You're Johnny come lately to this pandering shit. We've seen it. We've seen everything from the black woman is God to protect your crown to what was Derrick Jackson shit? Where's Derrick Jackson's fucking saying or whatever the fuck? All these motherfucking pandering motherfucking slogans, brother. We heard them all. You just late. Niggas is sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's why you got the motherfucking response you got. This shit has gotten black people nowhere. Lying and pandering to black women just keeps the black motherfucking community in the shithole that we're in. Exactly. Hey, I'm not even gonna get into that shit, man. Come on, I'm not, y'all niggas just tell the shit.
Get your motherfucking mind right. Use your cabeza.
So let's get into it, man. Let's see what everybody got to say. Shout out to my man Torian Walker. This is pandering bullshit, my dude. In contrast, when it comes to black women, we address issues on an individual basis, whereas collective punishment and accountability are applied to black men. Is what is here. It's what I'm here. Shout out to Freedman's, man. Judging the group, but wanted to be judged as an individual. Yeah, man. And then I guess like what? He started getting into the white people, push these panderers off the boat. Again, bro, it's not just me. Everybody's saying the same shit, man. So the healthy attitude towards black men are we're dangerous and not to be trusted. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Now, I didn't say this. This nigga, listen, I'm brothers is starting to troll. But you see what I'm saying? Brother, it's not just me. Black women, it's not just me. And none of y'all go hit this link when I drop it, right? All right? Where y'all at? Y'all, listen. And, hey, y'all, so these motherfuckers done went over to my Instagram and started trolling my Instagram. Brotherfuckers included. Brother, if you got an army of brotherfuckers, bro, let me know. I'll leave you alone, bro. I ain't got time for that. All right. If you got an army of brotherfuckers, bro, in the weights, brother, that too brings up a whole bunch of questioning, if that's the case. But if you do, brother, just let me know and you got it. I'm gonna leave this shit alone. Oh, and to the bitch that was saying this, hold on, let me show y'all this simple bitch right here. Hold on. Let me see who this. Let's see what you got. Yeah, look at these simple bitches, man. Look at this simple bitch right here. And I'm calling you a bitch because you act like a bitch. Not all black women are bitches, okay? But some bitches just happen to be black women, okay? All this just for 16 people on your live stream. Hang it up. Bitch, check the numbers now. That was 857. Of course, bitch, when I first start the goddamn live, bitch. You fucking idiot. Pull your puss ass up now and say something. The option is there. Pull up. Y'all don't want no motherfucking smoke. Y'all don't want to have no motherfucking conversation. Y'all just want to be pandered to in peace. Not on my watch. Can't sit here. Not on my motherfucking watch. Links over on X if you want it. You want to... Oh, shit. That was the wrong one. There you go. The second one is the link. If you over here on X, man, and you also hot and bothered by my commentary, please hit that link and pull up. Shout out to Doug Will for the 10. Appreciate you, brother. Pandering, to do or provide exactly what a person or group wants, especially when it's not acceptable, reasonable, or approved of, usually in order to get some personal advantage. Yeah, and like you said, hey, having a podcast, man, and having a whole bunch of subs and, you know, being supported monetarily and shit, yeah. You feel me? Oh, no, the hell I didn't. Shout out to Vet Life, man. Vet Life with the 20 ball. Really appreciate you, brother. Ain't nothing but some money. Good morning, fam. I have to admit, seeing the brothers pointing out of those comments made me proud. A lot of brothers can spot the ish easier now, thanks to dudes like yourself. They flaming his ass. Hey, man, appreciate you, man. Hey, shout out to Vet Life. This is very, very important, man. I told y'all, bro. I told y'all, this is a motherfucking low and slow process, baby. This is like smoking a brisket. This shit is not going to happen overnight, but more and more brothers are waking the fuck up. More and more black men are motherfucking understanding this fucking propaganda and brainwashing that they've been subject to, man. Okay, we've been there before. All right, I was never a black woman is God, nigga, but I was, you know, black women got to be protected no matter what, and you know, the white man is this and that. I was pro-black, all that shit, man. I matured though. When I was a child, I understood as a child. I acted as a child. But now I'm a grown ass man. I know better. And it's my job to help as many other straight black men as possible. Right? TLP, you know it ain't gonna happen. Never. You couldn't pay him. You couldn't pay him. None of these niggas. That's why niggas shame debating so much. Because they can't defend their motherfucking, they can't defend their points. They can't defend their arguments. Shout out to Albert T for the 5. Appreciate you. It's Sunday. Somewhere in America, there's a preacher pandering to black women. Yeah, definitely. But let's get into it, man. Let's get to it, right? And you know me, I gotta give up some stats, some data, some information, all that good shit, right? Let's just start here, right? So let's start. Since black men are all these abusers, please explain to me, sir. Black men domestic violence statistics. Black men experience domestic violence at higher rates compared to other racial groups. Studies show that 40% of black men have experienced some form of intimate partner violence in their lifetime, including physical, sexual, or stalking. Additionally, 38.6% of black men have experienced IPV in their lifetime compared to 28.5% of men overall. So we're at a 10% clip higher than all other men. What is that telling you? Oh man, the white man stats, the white man stats, the white man stats. They're lying. You're like, well, hold on. All the stats for black women are from the white man too. So we gonna throw all the stats out? Or we gonna use the stats? How and why is it that black men have a 10% higher experience of domestic violence than all of the men? Why? Can we, since black men all these abusers, how do we know this isn't motherfucking protection? How we know this ain't motherfucking self-defense? A bitch gonna only beat on you for so long till you get tired. I'm tired of it, bitch. I told y'all, man, listen, for all these people that talk this shit about, like, you should never hit a woman. I'm gonna put you in a chair, right? Handcuff your hands behind your back. All right. Give let's say 12-year-old girl, all right, tape up her hand real good, wrap her hands up, all right, and let her bare knuckle hit you as hard as she can, right, in the nose until you say stop. How many times do you think a grown man gonna be able to take a full force punch from a little girl, a little 12-year-old girl? Put your numbers in the chat. I say on average, I would say something about 15. The stronger niggas might make it to like 40. No defense now. Your head still. And the reason why your hands are handcuffed behind your back is for her protection. Because again, what are the two biological imperatives? This is why niggas hate intelligence. This is why niggas don't like talking about the facts, right? Damn, y'all saying 10. Well, he can never break out of the handcuffs. Nigga ain't a Hulk now. I ain't say we was dealing with real life Bane. Nigga gonna be cuffed. But basically, man, listen. As a human, regardless of race, when you're putting in a fucking certain amount of danger, that's why it's called fight or flight response. Okay? All right. You're either gonna fucking run or you're gonna fight. All right. And more likely than not, if it's something that you feel you make an assessment of, it's something that you can overcome, you're going to fight it rather than run from it. So if you're a grown man and there's a smaller girl, right? Same thing would apply to a woman that's assaulting you and your fucking instinct kicked in. What happened? You're going to use force against force to overcome the force. Now, again, that's why I said we protecting the young girl, of course. But now, how many days does this happen in a household? And eventually that mind kicks in, like, nah, nigga, this bitch trying to kill us, man. You keep letting this shit go on. Hey, she gonna do something to us. We sleep right next to her. We this, we that. We're not even ever talking about the psyche of the black man, the straight black man. Did I say, hold on, let me see about let me see. Listen, people still laughing at this shit right here, man. Y'all remember this? It's always funny when a black man getting abused. Hold on. It's always funny and comical when a black man getting abused.
What do you say? Then I'll take you down.
This nigga getting abused. And it's funny. Niggas just reshared the shit on Twitter, got like, you know, 1 million, whatever. It's funny when a nigga getting his ass whooped. Now, if this same man is clearly a victim of abuse, hauled off and got in her ass, now he wrong. Do you even understand, again, I'm gonna say this, and this is not advocacy for abuse against women, all right? It's not. But I'm just speaking from literally a human standpoint, human being standpoint. Not to mention y'all talking about Hispanics and all these other foreign motherfuckers. That's in their culture. Can we really talk about it? I've even heard black women talk about, nah, I ain't fucking with them Jamaican niggas. They beat bitches. Caribbean motherfuckers? Oh, that's baked in the cake, baby. That is baked in the cake. We know how it is over in Africa. What do you say? Who are you talking to? But niggas the biggest abusers. Black men are the biggest abusers, but you know. I told y'all, you know how motherfucking Pedro and Juan getting down. They just had a fucking thing in Mexico where apparently a famous female TikToker got deleted on live. On live, y'all. That cartel don't play. Cree, I agree, love. I agree. Everybody needs to keep their hands and their feet to themselves. Okay? Yeah, listen, that's what I'm talking about. Saint Cyr, that's why we talking about. Women in America are some of the safest women on the fucking planet, man. You have so many protections. You have so many fucking laws. You have so many things. What was the one that the Women's Protection Act Barack Obama put in place? To where men, it's an enhanced fucking charge now. Again, y'all understand, bro? If you get a domestic violence charge, that takes away your right to own a firearm and protect yourself. That takes away your ability to work with children and mentor these kids, like y'all always talking about. Mentor these kids. Let's look into that, man. Let's see where we at. What's the other joint? Let me see. What was it? We had to talk about this with the DDG shit, right? With the DDG shit, right? Motherfuckers posting pictures and reposting shit that Haley Bailey had posted months before and trying to correlate it to him abusing her and she having a bruise ain't got nothing to do with nothing. This is the fucking system that women and black women abuse, right? Number of false restraining orders. It's estimated that a significant portion of restraining orders are false or trivial, with an approximate 70% being classified as such. Okay? So they grant the initial protective order, right? Just off of a claim, regardless. They ain't really doing no investigation and so on and so forth. The investigation is finally fucking made. And once the investigation is over with, 70% are bullshit. Again, am I saying no women get abused? Obviously not. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is women run to the he abused me shit at a 7% fucking false rate. They're telling you right here, right now. Okay? Make sure I'm not tripping. Yeah. Hold on. What are you saying? Damn. Shout out to Brian. Brian Turner just sent me some shit. Jealous ex ambush and shot a 30-year-old mom of 8. Damn. Damn shit. What are we talking about? Y'all mad? Oh, y'all are bullying Megan. No, we're simply saying that the fucking evidence doesn't match up with the conviction that a man was given. That's what we're saying. We're saying that Tory Lanez DNA is now on the gun, his fingerprints now on the gun. The new Ring camera audio they have don't say nobody saying dance bitch, none of this other shit. Juries get shit wrong, B. You remember how you niggas always talking about we need justice reform. We need, the black man and the black people are always getting railroaded. So, but if it's against a black woman, a man can never be innocent, right? Nigga. And this is how this is how far we falling, bro. When was the OJ trial? 90 what? 94, 93? When was the OJ trial? When was the OJ Simpson trial? Chat participation. What year was the OJ Simpson trial? 94, 95? All right. So I'll never forget this. This was the days of rolling the TV out, okay, on the stand and shit, right? Bro, we watched the OJ Simpson trial verdict live in my elementary school in Macon, Georgia. Okay. The OJ Simpson trial, we watched it. The whole school got in the cafeteria, and the administration thought it was important enough for us to see the turnout of this, this very, very important case. And when they said not guilty, everybody cheered. Everybody. The adults first, and then the kids, of course, because hey, we didn't really know who the fuck OJ was. But we saw everybody cheering, so hey, contagious celebration, baby. Woo! Yeah! Just for motherfucking OJ to troll his whole life about getting away with it. Now the jury said he didn't do it. From a legal standpoint, he didn't do it. But again, OJ came to that white woman's door and did this. and had a book in place for what if I had a done it or something along those lines. Okay. All right. God bless the dead, but OJ did that shit.
He did that shit. He guilty as fuck.
Okay. Can we just, he did it. Fuck it. It don't matter. He gone now. It don't matter. Did it. All right. You don't always get the motherfucking shit right, but simply posing the question is violent. It is disregarding the struggle of black women, and he was found guilty. And okay, motherfucker, his case is overturned every day, right, B? And should we not care for it being a black man, right? Who's being falsely imprisoned and had his life attempted on? That if he wasn't innocent, I mean, if he wasn't guilty and he truly is innocent, that is found out to be that way? Should we not present all of the fucking evidence and really do this shit the right way to make sure that a guilty man is where he's supposed to be versus an innocent man being where he's not supposed to be and having this, again, his life threatened? And you dirty, listen, man, this is another thing too. Black women ain't no motherfucking victims, dog. You bitches, you piece of shit hoes will put money on the books of my understanding is a child predator, right? Repeat woman abusing Mexican that stabbed Tory Lanez. You bitches are protect who? Fuck you hoes. Any last one of you bitches that motherfucking celebrated fucking Tory Lanez getting stabbed up, damn near dying. Meg Thee Stallion, even though she didn't get shot in the foot, at best it was shrapnel. She never had her life at risk of being shot in the foot, you dumbass hoes. Tory Lanez was attempted to be killed, and you bitches celebrated it. Y'all celebrated a man's life being attempted on for something that he may not have done, according to the evidence, all of the evidence. And you hoes is cool with that? Fuck you, Let me calm down. It's Sunday. This is shit we talk about. The easiest man in the world to lie on is who, y'all? Who's the easiest man in the world to lie on? America. Shit, the world. Fuck it. The world. This is why I say I want to hear none of that white supremacy shit. Because black women have no problem partnering, tag teaming, third party and black men with the white supremacist system every day of the fucking week. Not one problem. Y'all don't give a fuck over your feelings, over you mad. You don't need no facts. You just didn't feel like it. A lot of us been through it. You ever had the police call on you before? You was like, hey man, chill. It's like, it's really not that serious. We don't need to take it that way, because you go that route, it's really gonna be, you know what I mean? You putting everything at risk. Your job, my job. You know what I'm saying? You got the neighbors and shit looking at us funny. People in our business. It's all over a disagreement because I didn't do some shit you wanted me to do. Just let me bounce, yo. I can leave when you come in. No. Bitches turning to motherfucking red-nosed pit bulls, bro. They just want you to hurt. He's not talking about that, though. He's not talking about the men that endure abuse themselves. Physical, mental, emotional. Stay for the sake of the kids, try to figure some shit out. Oh, that don't exist. Damn, no, y'all lying. Bet life, you lying, nigga. Albert C, you lying, nigga. You lying, you making that up. Ain't no black woman never called the police falsely on no black man. Ain't no black woman never accused a black man falsely. That's some white women. You gotta stay away from them white women now. Them white women to get you in trouble. Them white women gonna be your downfall, black man. The sisters would never. See how fucking stupid that shit sound? Y'all beat niggas like any other bitches beat niggas. More than. Bet like they don't that shit. Bet like that shit don't exist. No. Hey, that's just a figment of our imagination, Prime. All those black men are just figments of our imagination, brother. It's made up. Shout out to my man Shicey Ashton, man. Shout out to Ashton, man. Shout out to Ashton in the building. Greatly appreciate you, brother, for the For tithes and offers, yes, brother. We greatly appreciate your contribution to the congregation, brother. Yes. Thank you, brother. Shout out to man Sir Tice, A1 Day 1 in the building with the 5. Appreciate you, brother. Maybe it's me, but it seems the panda bears emerged on the internet post-pandemic, basically to fill a void and counter pro-masculinity content. Sir Tice, this is exactly what I said, bro. That's what it was. It was a market. Once the fucking Kevin Samuel shit took off, niggas saw dollar signs. Once the Kevin Samuel shit started taking off, niggas started seeing dollar signs, man. They had to get in here and get their motherfucking you know what I mean? Niggas had to get their bag up too. Niggas had to get a piece of the pie, man. Shout out to infectious. Hey. But they didn't freeze. They died from carbon monoxide. 2 children died from carbon monoxide poison living in a van. This woman, like they said, she was within 2 blocks. She was within 2 blocks of an open shelter with available beds. We don't want to talk about that though. Y'all abandoning these kids. Y'all making these kids not taking care of these kids. Well, no, the minority of black men have children. The minority of black men have children. And black women have the most children with multiple men. So who's more wrong here? You still got a minority of men with children, but you got the majority of women with children, and the majority of that majority have kids with multiple men. What is that telling you? They fucking the same niggas. Just like it's the same niggas beating bitches. Okay? I ain't never heard of, like, crime is just like motherfucking, what is it? Is it Pringles or Lay's? Lay's. Crime is like Lay's. You can't do just one. Okay? I ain't never heard of a nigga breaking one house and stop right there. No. I ain't never heard a nigga be a gang member for a day and throw the flag down. Nah. Usually when a person is a criminal, it's a, you know what I'm saying, it's repeat, you know, offenses of breaking the law. Same applies, especially when we're talking about violent things. Okay? The nigga that can beat women, that's in him. He don't need no rhyme, no reason. Come here, bitch, I'm mad. Pata. Another nigga my phone, so I broke the bitch's jaw. It's in them. Why are we acting like the majority of men out here just waiting to fucking, brother? You know how like barbaric and fucking chaotic society would be if men were truly abusers, black men specifically, where y'all claimed us to be, bro. You know how many women be walking around here, bro? Every fucking urgent care and emergency room will be filled up daily, nigga. If the majority of fucking 6 out of 10 black men, bro, were beating they bitches like y'all claim, y'all say the majority, right? Daily, monthly, weekly, or whatever. Do you understand the impacts that will have? You be clearly visible to see on an everyday basis. That's why I say niggas say dumb shit and nobody even counters it. You'll be able to see it anecdotally. We be able to walk out in public and be like, hey man, damn, niggas beating the hell out of these bitches, ain't it? She got a black eye. She got a black eye. She got a busted lip. She missing a tooth. Her earring ripped out. God damn, hell going on around here. You'll be able to see it, but you don't even have to. The black man is a perfect fucking boogeyman, bro. And it's crazy this nigga always talking about this white supremacy shit. White supremacy this, white supremacy that. White people can't support white people. And you are perpetuating all of the fucking bullshit that was literally fucking engineered by white people to put on niggas. But it's okay because the black women benefit. Stupid ass nigga. You don't give a fuck about fucking black people because you hate black men, nigga, as a black man. Yes, I'm saying you hate them because you're clearly out here spreading false, clearly fucking false rhetoric about the majority of us being abusers. You're not gonna put that jacket on me, my nigga. I ain't never beat a bitch a day in my life. Never physically abused, never sexually abused, not one. Never even thought about it. Okay? Now, let me be a little honest. There were a couple of days where I wish I was like, hey man, Lord, can I please just hang these nuts up on the wall for all I need is 90 seconds, a good minute and a half. If I can motherfucking just take this dick and balls off paws and put it on the wall. Ooh. Ooh. But now I'm an abuser. See, you. No, I'm human, bro. We all get frustrated to a point where it's like, hey man, damn, if I just put hands on you right now. Certain level of disrespect, certain lines across. That happens, man. But again, if I just think it and never act on it, what the fuck does it even matter? And I was clearly being fucking comedic there. Okay, I'm not out here thinking about fucking pulling my dick off like y'all bulldaggers do. Okay, all right, just so I can beat on bitches. Speaking of, wow, chat participation. Who has the highest rates of domestic violence? What pairing is that? Would you gentlemen and ladies in the chat happen to know the answer? Of what relationship dynamic has the highest cases of domestic violence? Would you guys happen to know? Let's be honest. Lesbian black women. Ooh, the freak. Oh man. Shout out to a man, Blanco. The Manny Fresh. The Manny Fresh, man. I tell you, man, the Manny Fresh. Listen, bro. Hey, man. Y'all, man, it's not listen, bro. It's nothing worse than a woman talking to you like a man, bro. Scissor Sisters is kind of crazy, brother. Sister. Oh man, what they call buddy? The Grand Dyke. the original bull dagger. You goddamn right, nigga. What the original bull dagger say last week? You goddamn right, nigga. Bull dagger. Yeah. Hey, man, I got the best chat in the motherfucking land, nigga. Never miss. Listen, man. Hey, man. Crazy. Yeah, Scissor Sisters is crazy. Wow. Let's show the people, man, because you can't take our word for it. Us niggas just make shit up. We just lie. Okay. No, hey, no, Albert, no, that's a front, brother. That's a front. These studs out here taking more dick than than straight bitches. You didn't know. These studs, sneak dicking is at an all-time high. I told y'all niggas. Y'all said I was crazy. Y'all said I was making it up. Y'all said I was crazy and making it up, man. Hey, Big Money Trucker said, Ski Man said, why this shit won't load? Give me a second. It's not loading. The Medical University of South Carolina. Fuck it, let me go to a different one. LGBTQ domestic violence. Fundamental human right to live free from violence and abuse remains elusive to many LGBTQ individuals. 43.8% of lesbian women and 61.1% of bisexual women have experienced rape, physical violence, and are stalking by an intimate partner at some point in their lifetime, opposed to 35% of heterosexual women. Okay. What is so if it's 35% of just women dealing with women, why does it go up so exponentially once women get involved? So for women that only deal with women, is what? That's plus 8%. Plus 8%. 8% higher. So women that only deal with women, 8% higher. And women that deal with both men and women is what's that? 26% higher. What is that telling you? Let's go down here. 26% of gay men and 37% of bisexual men have experienced rape, physical violence, stalking by an intimate partner in their lifetime, comparison 29%. So again, when you add women to the mix, and then we know it's going to be higher for black women. What are we talking about here? What are you saying? Where is the advocacy for the black men in this situation? Highest victims of domestic violence, right? And there are, so let me show you this, right? And that's why I hate this shit, because when you start talking about domestic violence, they never want to give you the hard numbers, right? All right. So this is from blackdemographics.com. I think what was this? Was this 20? What census was this? So black females make up 22 million, right? Under 18 is going to be 49%. Let's just say 50. So you got 11 million grown black women, right? 11 million grown black women. There were only 5 million cases of domestic violence pretty much per year total. Well, no. For women, my bad. Let me find it so I don't fuck it up. Hold on. Let me find it. Make sure I get this shit right. Show this shit. In the United States, an estimated 10 million people experience domestic violence each year. This includes rape, physical violence, stalking by intimate partner. Approximately 2.3 million people are raped or physically assaulted each year by current partner or former intimate partner. And they come with the lifetime shit. I'm trying to figure out. Jesus fucking Christ. Nearly 5.3. Here we go. Yeah, this is the one. There we go. Got you. Here it is. Every year, 5.3 million incidents of IPV occur amongst U.S. women aged 18 or older. Okay. We know there's 11 million adult black women, right? The problem is they don't give you the percentages. Of what it is, what the breakdown is per year. But knowing that the majority and the lion's share goes to white women, and then Hispanic women don't eat, well, there will be a substantial portion too, because they overrepresent now. So they've surpassed us in total population, right? But we know what they don't do. They don't report it. Why? Because it's in their culture. Bitch, the motherfucking tamales was wrong. Okay, make them better next time. Yeah, and to the corny bitch that was talking about, I had 16 people. Where we at now? We're 235. Again, you welcome to pull up. But anyway, man, I'm gonna drop this link so y'all can get up here. Let y'all have y'all say. I'm sick and tired of motherfucking talking to you dumbass niggas. Links in the chat, man. If y'all want to come up, man, talk about it. Now let's cover the other part of it, right? Now again, I am not by any means saying this brother is a perpetrator, a predator, any of these things, but I have to cover it because again, this is what things like this escalated to when we look in the past occasions. That's been the case. Nature Boy, okay, the original Diddy. Y'all forgot that motherfucking Nature Boy was fucking them boys too, huh? Everybody seemed to forget about that. Nature Boy was fucking boys. Shout out to Sir Tice again for another 5. Greatly appreciate you, brother. They used to complain about us being on the internet talking. Now they got entire freaking multi-cameras talking on the internet. Yeah, just reiterating. Exactly. Just countering everything we said. Shout out to a man supporting men for the tool. Appreciate you, brother. Your favorite stud is P, the queen maker. Man, listen, bro, I told y'all, man, I don't believe that shit. I know she sneaking some dick somewhere, bro. That girl, like if the right nigga came along, bro, she would go right back to making rap songs about niggas again. But what's up, brother? What you got, man? What you got going on, some dude? What's up,
Hey,
bro?
man, I'm just chilling, man. Sunday fun day. You know what it is? You know, I like to pull up on people and see what's on their mind.
Well, you know,
I
man,
just had to get these little YNs off the backs of these old niggas. They just like it's being weird.
Oh, word.
Like they just get their mindset is so far off into I don't know where their conclusion is at, to be honest. And it's almost destructive, self-destructive. Women and you know, all right, cool. What do you call a young bitch? Well, then we got YNs. That's a slogan, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you call a young one of them?
I don't know. Young dumb hoe? I don't know. That's the
I don't know, man. It's up to you. We can start it right now.
Yeah, that's the Asians. The Asians is young dumb hoes. So I don't know.
No, we ain't talking Chinese food, nigga. Let's get it correct.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know either, bro.
We could
I'll leave it up to you. I don't want to get into this.
Young bitch. It's got to be.
That's derogatory.
Yeah, it's got to be specific to
Yeah, it's got to be special so they can get acceptance. And what can we do to it to offset the YN shit? Because it
I don't
needs
know.
to be, yo, bro, real rap. It's like coding. Like I do, you know what I do for a living, right? I do the
Yeah.
cybersecurity. Fuck that. I'm a dumb nigga. I'm the dumbest nigga you'll ever meet in your life. But
Allegedly.
you got to have a label to put on these silly chicks. So what? So they call the young niggas. So what do you call the young chicks?
I
Riddle
don't
me
know, man.
that.
We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Gonna take you out. You can do it in 60 seconds. I'm trying to figure it out myself.
I'll
Just from
think about
talking
it.
about it. I'm thinking about it too. We're trying to be respectable and politically correct. I get it. All right, let's think about it. We'll save this for another convo.
For sure. Hood, what's up with you, brother?
Ain't nothing, man. Chilling. Thanks for having me up, bro. You know what's funny? I woke up this morning and I seen Buddy video was still flooding the timeline on Twitter, and I was just gonna talk about this, and I saw you was going on, so I was waiting for you to go live. You know, boy got a whole YouTube channel, right? Those clips you were watching, I found his channel. There's a whole show up right now, and I'm like, damn, this whole thing got it. The whole thing needs a review, bro. That's kind of what I want to do. You got to review the whole thing in context, because he really trying to put he's trying to make us hold Diddy weight, basically. A lot of that energy was coming with, a lot of that anger he was really talking about, that was in the context of Diddy. Y'all defending Diddy, y'all being like Diddy, like you trying to make us carry his water right now. This whole thing is out of pocket, bro.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I got this. This is easy. And I'm not being derogatory. Hey, yo, conservative. Like, you know, when you take on other people's burdens and trauma, it trips you out mentally. So you can't deal with your normal day life. Why do you, see, this is why I'm not a content creator, because you have to address, so to speak, on other things to make it subject matter, correct? Why would you do that? And it gets so persistent that it'll overtake your own life. Fuck them niggas. Yo, concentrate on your own shit. Nah, but
that is his life, though. That's kind of the problem.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, talking like this here, see, if a chick came in here right now, she would throw this convo off. But we right here, we're like, all right, we get it. All right, cool. I understand. I know when to shut up. I know when to acknowledge. It's all good. I know when I'm wrong. You can tell me, nah, nigga, you shut up. Like, all right, cool. It's that simple. It's no difficulty in it. But a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't admit what they're wrong. Like every day when you wake up is a learning process. When people think they know it all, you messed up. And if you teach it, you all the way messed up. You guys get it on a Sunday? See, I mess with Fantastic because he's a cool old school cat. Yo, real rap. Every time I said, yo, I'm cooking some smoked neck bones with black eyed peas, motherfucker be like, wait a minute, let me get a plate. Especially with some cornbread. Everybody else is like, what the hell is that? We ain't eating that shit. We want scrab legs and scrimps. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers are stupid. You don't even know how to cook. That's why I fucked with my boy Fantastic, because yo, you're a country boy. You're a little fancy, you're a little bougie. It's all good.
Yo, fantastic. Let me tell you, man. I listened to the boy video. Like right before you went live, I'm listening to old boy like full video. Cause you know, you gotta study the enemy. You know how to hunt the beast properly. And so it's about 55 minutes in. Now, mind you, he one of these, you know, I'm not for the black man, I'm not for the black woman. This is a literal quote from him, mind you. I'm for the black community. That's, you know, gay, straight, transgender, whatever. That's who he's for right away. So he already waving his flag.
Yeah, hold on. Pause.
Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute.
Hold on. Some dude, hold on. And that's that. And now I know for sure that's what it was. So I screenshotted it on my phone before I blocked the nigga, because you can actually block people on Instagram, right? So somebody from a motherfucking troll account, right? From a burner account, said some shit about, and this nigga, this old ass nigga or whatever, had the audacity. First off, my nigga, listen, no matter how old I am, I'm in better shape than, well,
yeah, they don't like that. They don't like that because we could beat their ass to oblivion.
But listen, a lot of y'all bitches, baby daddies aren't in good a shape as me.
They're suckers.
Physically, financially, mentally, intellectually.
Yeah, they run. Their pants is hanging to their knees.
Yeah, hold on, some dude. I got it, brother. I got it. Let me get this off. So, what triggers you hoes, right, is the fact of the matter that the nigga you fucking or your baby daddies, you know, I mean, this nigga broke.
Yeah, we way better.
He little, he bald, his hairline. He done gave your baby some
And
fucked up things.
stupid. And stupid.
Dumb as shit. Again, you still fucking and sucking on him, and you know, nothing he does really matters.
Hey,
So
are they choosing wrong?
So nah, they choosing right for them. So now when I get
That's evil. Wow, we're gonna talk about that.
I say some shit, right? And y'all, no matter what you fucking say, don't matter to me.
Write this one down.
Hold on, brother. Yeah, I got you. I'm a dark skinned nigga from the 80s from Georgia. Okay. There's nothing you can say to me that's gonna hurt my feelings. There's nothing you can say to me that I hadn't heard before. And if I see your ass, I'm gonna roast you the fuck up, and it's gonna be 1,000 times funnier than whatever the fuck you got to say about me. Okay. This is why you hoes can't stand me, right? Again, I'm talking about the bullshit this man's putting forward. And now that Hood gave me this information, this nigga's a motherfucking brotherfucker supporter. One of these, we all together, we all black. So we know, nigga.
Damn.
Nah, that shit's not for the same cause.
Not the brotherfuckers.
Yeah, the brotherfuckers. I told y'all, man. So whoever this burner account person was, let me get back to this thing. Had, you know, some little corny shit to say, and a brotherfucker commented under, like, you know, I was like, what is this? I was
What
like,
the hell?
Yeah,
Hey,
on my motherfucking Instagram page. So I immediately had to block that motherfucker. I'm like, hey,
yeah,
nigga,
I'm not even on social media, and I know where you're getting at, brother. But go ahead.
I ain't got nothing to do with no brotherfuckers. Let me block this motherfucker immediately, because brother, we don't have no association like that, brother. Hell no.
Well, look, even more than that, if you go on Twitter right now, because last time I looked, I've been kind of doing other stuff in the last hour, but last time I looked, he himself, you know, like I guess it's called a stitch.
Yeah, he changed.
It's like no, not the name change, not the name change. I think it's called a stitch on TikTok, where you like put yourself in somebody else's video or whatever. He reposted a video like that with one of his gay supporters, basically cheering him on with that whole clip. Like, he reposted one of his gay homies, bro. Like, it's all over the place, man. What are you gonna do with a dude like that?
Hey, yo, all right. Yo, fantastic. Let me get this real quick. I'm gonna be very respectful, brother. You getting baited? Like, you're getting lured. Not you. I told him, let me get him. Let me talk to this guy in a polite way, a cool way, bro. If you're that emotional about something that somebody says and they want to contest your fortitude, personality, or whatever, look, I'm not a content creator, but I do see what y'all guys go through because I can look outside. But what I'm gonna tell you right now, say fuck them, and that's all I can tell you. Because if you more you bait into their bullshit, the more you're gonna get caught up, bro. Look, like what my boy and like a lot of people like Hamp and all that, they know how to keep it cool. Fantastic. He might get a little froggy and might like curse you out a little bit, but he knows how to stay in the lane and he knows how to get his thing to grow. You know, but a lot of people, they just want to fight with everybody, and a lot of people are stupid. So you have to understand, play your position, stay in your lane, just relax a little bit. You don't need to fight everybody. Everything is not a fight. Every conversation is not a fight.
You're cool. All right, like cool. So let me say this, bro. Again, and these hoes keep, bro. So Hood. So I don't know how they found me out of everybody, but so I keep getting like quote tweeted, right? So bitches is quote tweeting me about the whole feminist aspect. I'm like, and y'all gonna keep like trolling, but nobody's gonna have the conversation. And that's the difference between YouTube and all this other shit, so on and so forth, right? That TikTok shit, bro. TikTok is what was that shit that the bitches was going to and complaining about Kevin Samuels for the longest? You just talked Clubhouse, yeah. TikTok is motherfucking Clubhouse on steroids, bro. All the motherfucking TikTok miserable, unattractive, just horrible hoes have migrated from fucking Clubhouse to TikTok, right? because at least on TikTok they can, get like a little, feedback from motherfuckers buying wig glue on fucking TikTok, right? So all these bitches is transferred from there to there, right? And all these bitches do all day, bro. All day. Motherfuckers talk about us being on podcasts for, 2-3 hours. Bitches literally be on there all day. Whole job going on. They logged in all day on TikTok, just talking shit about whatever. Po ass, broke ass, nothing assholes, bro. Nothing. Black men the problem?
You know what? Speaking of these different platforms, there's another angle too. Twitter is becoming a special thing because you can't do what we're doing right now on those other platforms. Facebook, Instagram, they won't allow you to talk about the queens like that because it's against the term of service. Somehow it's written in the rules you can't make the girls mad. And Twitter, for all of its flaws, because that's where the racists be at too. That's what Fat Boy was talking about too. Y'all trying to be like them racist white boys. But for all of its flaws, you can have a more complete conversation on the Twitter Twitter platform. I'm trying to say, because you're not allowed to speak freely like this, and that's why your boy jumps on Twitter now, because he's trying to like spread the message to where the people are. Everybody want to hear the realest thing, and the realest things are being said on Twitter right now.
Hey yo, conservative. Let me say something to you, man. Why you think that anybody says like in the collective or anything is the word? Like, man, you know how many times I hear people that they just be on some like wild, stupid stuff. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna follow you. I'm not gonna invest in nothing that you got because you're just being stupid. Like, it's almost like a forum mentality that a lot of people like to follow. Influence, stupidity, you don't know no better, etc. You guys need to start learning how to think for yourself and stop learning how to follow people that don't know shit more than you do.
Well, look, most people are followers anyway. It's a natural thing. We can't all be the leaders. There's only one spot at the front. I'm just saying, hear me out. Let me make a point. There's only one spot at the front. That's just how it is. So most people are going to follow. Most people are going to follow though. And the thing is, the men, black men, they're not following his message anymore. So he has to follow the men now. He has to chase the men with that message now. That's what's really going on. I'm talking about Fat Boy, the grits nigga.
Oh, I don't even know that guy. And like
nobody knew him. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's chasing the men with the message now.
Oh, okay.
Yes. That's what we're trying to tell you. That's why I said what I said.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know the guy.
Well, yeah, it's cool. So just so sit back on this one, bro. Let us chop it up. So Hood, that's what I'm saying. That's why I approach it the way I approach it. Because especially like I said, now we get a different lens of this shit, and we understand the new, the person that's trying to step up and be a new challenger, like on some Street Fighter type shit. So you done got the Derrick Jacksons out of the way. The Ace Metaphor dude took a huge fucking hit when the girl did the exposing thing, right? These bitches, them motherfuckers so bad. They got bitches coming up to the mic reading scripts now. Y'all seen that fucking shit? Where the conversation.
Yo, I did see it. No, yo, that's a lot of influence that's unnecessary and negative. I see what's going at.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, man. So like, it's major hits. So if and when you see a void that's there, it's real easy to fill. Pause. You know what I mean? With the bullshit, and especially like you said, now you promoting the L gibbets too. That's undefeated, bro.
Yo, you stupid.
You supporting black women and the L gibbets, bro. Yeah, that's undefeated, dog.
The gibbets.
Yeah, the L gibbets, man. Shout out to Zero.
Oh God.
And look, that's the move too, because once you wave that flag, you actually get like online defense force. Right now, you got a team against the men. And so now you can try to create a pressure campaign against the men. How come all the men ain't acting right? You see, you got the women and the gays on code. How come the men can't be on code like the women and the gays? Like, that's the literal move he's trying to make. It's the same old move over and over again.
Hey, yo, conservative real rap. You see why there's only 3 of us on here that's talking? Because they know if another man come up here and talk with some nonsense, we're gonna shut it down quick. I mean, we got opinions between the 3 of us. It's like it's not binary, it's trinary. So I was like, all right, if fantastic, nah, nigga, you wrong. I'm like, oh, I'll think about that. I'm like, okay, you might be right, and if he's wrong, I'm gonna contest it. But a lot of people are afraid because they're so opinionated. And this is what's wrong. Everybody is so fixated on something weird that's going on, and I don't know what path we on right now. Look, I come on like real rap. I think fantastic for letting me up because you know I'm a professional asshole. But real rap, I would really like to let people kind of conform and let people know what's really going on. And let's come to you know, a standard to see, be like, okay, I think this way. Man, maybe you might be right. And we could put it together and put it out. But no, we got so many people that want to contest us because it's a stupid freaking mentality that making this a digressional space, I would say. I wouldn't say space.
Yeah, I'm about to
I would
switch
say
my
direction.
setup. Give me 1 second, fantastic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's
But
your
nah,
space? What you need some help? I'll give you
no. He's he's probably going from his phone to his what's his name.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can help him out.
No, he cool. But nah,
All right.
man. So yeah, so this whole thing, bro. Now that like I said, I hadn't seen Buddy outside of just clips and shit. I literally just found out, like I said, this morning he had a podcast after like searching for shit or whatever. So on YouTube, he had a YouTube channel, right? So understanding this, I mean, it's crazy to this. Tyranny, it's funny that Tyranny, how you hop on everybody else shit, but you'll never hop on up here. Tyranny, the links in the chat. Why are you typing?
Oh, she's an easy mark. That's why she don't know. Tyranny likes to. Tyranny knows how to make her marks like she does when she gets her men to pay for her bills. Tyranny. She's a smart chick to the point of manipulation. You know, if she pull up with a bunch of smart chicks, she's gonna get shut down.
Yeah.
She might get taught something though. That's her thing. She's afraid to be taught. You don't gotta put your head up and down. You know how she is. She's just a normal chick.
Get this dude off the panel. We have a good time.
God damn it.
Listen, man. Hey, I do need you to, what I mean, handle the ad libbing, brother. This is a very pivotal
I didn't
moment.
say nothing wrong.
So I need you to.
All right, my bad.
Shout out to Herb Saint for the 5.
I'll I'm sorry.
Tommy Curry should be quoted and utilized to fight back. Well, no, like I said, yeah. Shout out to Dr.
No.
Curry. Shout out to brother. Shout out to Dr. Curry.
No, I was me. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Dr. Tierson Johnson. Shout out to those brothers, man. Shout out to the men that are out here advocating for black men and boys. Shout out to King Randall, right? Shout out to everybody that's out here trying to make a difference, bro. Like I said, y'all want to be pandered to. This shit is over with. The days of niggas getting free, easy motherfucking pandering ranges is over. Black men understand now. It's enough of us that are aware to fucking stop this shit before it get rooted, bro. It's not gonna be no motherfucking free play, bro.
Oh, I like that. Rooted.
We're not gonna let you move around like that, fam. We're not gonna let you move around with
Yo, you said something very prolific. Rooted.
Some dude, brother.
My bad.
Brother. Thank you. Please mute up, brother. You know what I mean? So we're not gonna allow this shit no more. Straight black men are no longer gonna sit back and let you pandering ass niggas talk shit and make us look bad and lie on us. We're not gonna do it. All right, we've come too far. We got way too much progress going in this shit. The straight black man's renaissance is real, dog. I told y'all this shit is happening slowly but surely. All right, it's not gonna happen overnight. And black women are gonna do any and everything they can and promote every champion they can to tear this shit down because it's gonna mean they're losing the power and control they had over the black community. Okay.
Yeah, but yes, superheroes are here,
brother.
I wanted to address the Tommy Curry thing because I said no immediately when it was read out because I know right away this is going to be an issue. And Dr. Tommy Curry and the Grits podcast, dude, they are in sync in a lot of crucial ways. And so you have to be careful about how the ideas, who delivers the ideas rather, because here's the problem. The pro-black narrative is a pretty static thing. It is a certain thing at this point. Basically, because you niggas haven't defeated white supremacy, you don't deserve the type of respect that the white man would command, right? That's more or less the argument that people put forward. And so I caution supporting any version of that kind of narrative, because it's always baked into the cake that you ain't good enough yet. And you won't, and as soon as you do overthrow white supremacy, the whole goal is to give it to the women anyway, right? And so I'm really suspicious about anybody kind of I'm really suspicious about anybody of like kind of pushing that whole narrative, because the narrative is built to kind of chastise the men and free the women from any obligation.
Look, stay it over here, bro. We ain't copping out and we ain't pushing that. Come on, man. Get it together, bro.
Yo,
real rap.
Listen, chill, fam. You're not listening to what he's saying. Okay, he's talking about the I guess the overlapping philosophies. That's going to be an issue, like Venn diagram.
Yeah,
so
it's going to be, it's everlasting,
brother. So I understand what he's saying. I understand what you're saying, hood conservative, right? Now, I would like to think, and I would hope to think, Dr. Curry, from what I know of him, is not super duper blackish from what I've seen. Again, I'm not extremely well versed in it, but his main point is the advocacy for the black men and boys, right?
Well, advocacy, I would say, is false morals.
So I would like to think
that.
Go ahead.
I say
that's an issue. I kind of think we got to flesh out. Fantastic. Can you really be for black men and boys under the traditional pro-black paradigm? Because the way, listen to how they talk, there is no room for you in their dream. The gays and the women come first. I'm not fighting for y'all so y'all can be ahead of me.
A dream, that's a good one. How does that dream work?
Shout out to Party Mari for the 10.
Hey, yo, real rap, bro. How does that dream work? Because they always want more than they can even get, or So what is the procedure? Yeah. You got.
Bro,
I knew that was coming.
I don't do bounce, man. The chat is asking for it, man. I got to get the people what they want on this one, man. Yeah, come on, man. Yeah,
I could feel it building though. There was an out of sync happening. He was real out of sync with the flow.
Yeah, it's this is a very important conversation, man. Very, very important conversation. So we got to have our best face on this one. So I'm gonna go back and forth with you on this shit, right? So I agree. I agree with you said. The traditional pro-black paradigm has the black woman at the top, right? People were using the whole Malcolm X speech, and they purposely always take that out of context, and they always leave out his criticism of the black woman, right? You know what I'm saying? Who taught you how to hate yourselves and all this bullshit? And they only focus on the black men part of it, but they purposely, you know what I'm saying, remove the damn his criticism of the black woman in it, right? So I'm with you 1000%. The original pro-black paradigm has to be destroyed completely and totally, right? All that shit is based around women worship and fucking whoever's at the top being the main benefactor, and the people just, you know what I'm saying, being mindless fucking sheep and
that's how they lock you in as a dude. Like mentally, that's how you get locked in, right? And remember, I'm watching the Grits podcast this morning right before you fired up, because I want to study this, before I talk about it. And one of the things about this is that you automatically associate the qualities of masculinity with white men. And so whenever a black man wants to express himself as a man on purely masculine grounds, you can't do that because you're being like the white man. It's just like slavery. Like, this is literally how they come at you. Like Sojourner Truth, she created that argument of it's going to be just like slavery. And so anytime the black man wants to exert himself for his own interest, you're now acting like the white man, which means you're wrong, which means you can't ever be a man. And this is what I mean about the pro-black paradigm. It really does lock black men into a weird mental freeze where, like, the only way to express masculinity under the pro-black paradigm is to race war against the white man. That's the only acceptable masculinity. And even under that context, you're not allowed to apply that masculinity to the order of your own home. So it's like, you can't win the war in your home. You're not supposed to, but go outside and win that war. How does that work? How do you win the big war, but you can't win the little war?
Yeah. And like I said, he immediately transitioned that to the whole black men being abusive to the white people bullshit. Can't trust white people bullshit. And like I said, man, that's something too that black people have to be able to surpass. Not saying get over, not saying forget, but understand that there are ways within this system for, because racism never going nowhere. I don't know if nobody told you niggas, but racism is never going to be destroyed. It's never going to be eliminated. And white people aren't the only people that are racist. Okay. I was a betting man. I say the people that hate niggas the most are Indians. Okay. Like what I mean? The red dots, not the feathers. All right.
Listen, I got a personal online beef with the dots, bro. Don't even get me started, man. I've been going at the dots so hard. I've paid prices going at the dots, bro. Tell me, listen, man, I got beef with every customer service department out there.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Herb Saint in the building. What you got for me, brother?
What's happening? Fantastic. What's up?
What's up?
What's up? Look, I wanted to touch on what the brother said about Dr. Curry. I don't know if he like even listens to him or if he read his book, Man Not. But man, if you read that, you'll understand that he the real deal. Like I understand your argument with the pro-black, but there's a bifurcation within that structure. And that if you listen to him, he is nothing like he's an advocate 110%. Matter of fact, he got some new content out on an interview with a brother that's real good. And he spits fire, man. And he back it up with data on what's it called? Intimate partner violence, the numbers. Man, he breaks it down to so deep. You'd be like, man, I thought it was this way when it was in this way the whole time. Talking about male how many black males were killed more by their partners, women, from the 70s through the 80s with the data. They showed they were killing their husbands and men more than any other group. And then they asked, well, why are they doing that? Well, the white supremacist thought leaders at the time and psychology books said that that's just how they are. They can't run their homes and stuff. So the black women have to chastise them. That was their thing. Dr. Curry fought against that. And he spoke against it. So to say that this brother is not a person to advocate is not the truth. It's not the truth. You just gotta listen to and read the book. But you gotta find him because like Fantastic said, the algorithm don't want you to hear what he have to say. Type him in. He got a new he's talk type him in.
That's what I was saying. I've never seen Dr. Curry go super duper hard. I've heard him say some pro-black things, not pro-black things, but I guess like things concerning racism. But even when I saw him make the mention, it was reasonable. It wasn't on no Tariq Nasheed, fucking super duper, the white man around every corner type shit. So that's why I said, but I couldn't say I'm not versed. I don't know how much more hood has listened to him than me. My understanding, like I said, Dr. Curry's number one thing is, like I said, advocacy for black men and boys. Same with Dr. Tierson Johnson. So shout out to those brothers. Let me get.
I'm gonna give you one point. I'm gonna give you one more point, brother, before you we'll move on. He made a point that numbers were counted right against in interpartment violence in favor for women with numbers for violence. So say for instance, two people got into it, and the two girls, he might have said, "Man, y'all better get from around here." He might have told her friends, right? "Oh, y'all need to leave me alone" and stuff. They were counted as victims. Do you understand how that compounds the numbers against the black male?
Yeah, exactly.
That he broke that down, man. I didn't know that.
Well, let me just say, I didn't make any of those points to go on some kind of personal attack, against Dr. Curry or Hassan Johnson or whatever, because I know there's similar lines of thought that I'm talking about, but I'm pointing out an issue. And, respect to those brothers, they're doctors, shoot. I respect the title of anything else, but at the same time, an issue is an issue, bro.
I understand that, but what you got to understand, brother, is that when you said no, and you immediately said that without the facts and backing it up, you're practicing what they do against Fantastic and other brothers that's trying to elevate the conversation and make it about serious numbers, the data, and the failure of young black men and boys. Because when he's putting that information out there, and when the comment you made automatically suppress all of that work
Well, all
by
I said
saying
was
no.
no, and then I made a thoughtful explanation as to why. And we can disagree,
Well,
but it's just an opinion and an observation, you know?
We gotta be focused with our agenda. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem with people, especially black folk. We not focused. You got brothers talking about Palestine and all. Listen, look at your Glock.
That's crazy. Guatemalans in Palestine, bro. That's what we doing in the black community. It's wild.
Yeah, man, it's the truth.
Yeah,
Thank you, brother.
Tyranny, what's up?
What's up? First off, I come in peace, right? I'm not coming up here to argue with y'all. Conservative, why you say Guatemalans? I'm actually intrigued why you said Guatemalans.
I should have said El Salvadorians, but either it doesn't matter. They're fighting for the Latin community. Not every one of your black elected official is waving a foreign Latin flag at this point. What happened to the black flips? What happened to the red, green, and black? But never mind all that. You know, viva la tacos.
Viva la tacos. I mean, you do know that black people are in Guatemala too, right?
Yeah, but Tyranny, that's the minority. Let's get.
It's a lot of us. It's a lot of us over there.
No, it's not.
And we don't speak no English.
Tyranny, no.
We were the original Mayans, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's partially true. But anyway, Tyranny, go ahead.
I just came from Colombia, so I know it's true. I mean, I felt like I was summoned. So I just I feel like you guys have a lot of.
First of all, let's not do that. Listen, you weren't summoned, ma'am. You were saying something in the chat, and I simply pointed out the thing that you always have shit to say in other places, but this is an open platform to you to state your mind, and you know what I'm saying, you were in the chat. You know,
but I always come in peace too. I don't never really come in.
Same here. It's only smoking you want to see.
Okay, so I understand the black man's dispute against his woman. Okay, especially I didn't understand it when I was younger because I didn't live it. I wasn't a mother. I had no black sons that I had to raise. But now being a mother and having black sons, a mixed son, whatever. Well, I have a mixed son and a black son. I see where you guys are coming from a lot of the times. I mean, having to deal with the injustice system.
Hold on. Say that again.
Which part?
The part about you having a son.
I said I have a mixed son, a mixed son, and a black son.
Okay. And what about now that you have a black son? What?
So it's easier for me to see the injustice that the black man goes through.
Okay, hold on. So basically, what you're saying is, now that you have a black man or a future black man of your own that you love and care about, you can see the bullshit that black women be on.
100%.
Hold on 1 second.
Do you know you're on mute?
You muted yourself. You muted yourself if you want to talk out loud.
My bad. Yeah, you're right. Because I'm trying to look for this. Shout out to a man supporting men, bro. I appreciate when you guys take my content, right? Because like I said, fantastic is right isn't just a hashtag, right? Let me see, where's it? There you go. Yeah, and this brother took something I said, plenty of times, but this time specifically, and he saved it. Where we at? Here we go. Look at shout out to a man supporting men, bro. This is like, and look at Tyranny coming up here, proving fantastic right in real time, man. Listen, man, it's look at God. It's Sunday.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, but okay.
Let me just play it. Let me go. He say he's a male feminist. All the women go eat it up. All the women go fucking support the bullshit until again she got a son or she got a nephew or she got a brother. Right? Women only care about the wicked ways of women when a man they actually cared about could be affected. I'm gonna say it again. Women only care, acknowledge, and will call out the wicked ways of women when it's a man that they actually love and care about, that can be affected. That's the only time they'll speak out against the bullshit. Shout out to Tyranny, man. Again, man, listen, it wasn't me, it was the Lord that summoned you. That's what it was.
Well,
how?
You know the thing though, as much as tyranny.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, as much as Tyranny was kind of coming clean about a thing, I think it's in the minority in the sense that one of the black pills that I've kind of learned over the years is that your mom is in on it too. Like, you think these women never have sons and brothers until now? Like Tyranny, yeah, you had a son yesterday, but these women been having sons for 40 years. Like, they didn't change their minds when that came around either. So let's not assume that simply because she gives birth to a man or a boy and you love him dearly, that kind of changes the landscape of things. Because y'all been having sons.
No, so Hood, no. So it's specific, right? So of course, one of the big, and we talk about this too, right? One of the biggest tragedies that happens to black boys specifically is their mothers hiding the true ways of women because they don't want to expose themselves. Yeah, that's a part of it. But then at the same time, once that child matures, and again, I'm not all in any case, a lot of them though will be brave enough and concerned enough because it's their son. They don't want to see their son get caught up in the bullshit. And of course, it's not all
fantastic.
Of them.
How many times have we watched Steve Wilkos or Jerry Springer where she was like, "You gonna take care of that baby," and it's not even his baby, and she still come down hard on him? Like, I'm telling you, there is a psychology at play here.
Yeah, and we're in the same book on that one. In that boat, Hood Conservative, that wouldn't be the case. That'll be an ancient bitch.
Now let me continue. Like I said, it took me 30 years because that's when it took me to have my first kid. I only seen what my father did to me. So with my father being completely absent and a stepfather stepping up, it did give me a negative connotation of our black men, because a lot of the friends. You gonna let me get it? Okay.
Well, I got a question. So I don't know the context. I don't know. So you say, so your father was you mean like completely, totally absent?
A Rolling Stone.
Okay, cool, great. So you never knew you never had true interactions with your
I did. I had interactions with them. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So when did your stepdad come into the picture?
Really, it was my step granddad.
Okay.
Yeah, and my step granddad raised me since I was 2, 3, maybe 2.
Okay, so like in the house, like that's whose house you lived in?
Back in the day, mamas always sent the kids to granny's house.
Okay, I'm just asking you.
Yeah.
So it wasn't your biological dad or your natural father, but you did have a positive black male influence in your life.
Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead.
Absolutely. Yeah. So having girlfriends that went through the same thing with their fathers, that was my image of black men for 30 years is whatever, you guys aren't there. Then I also heard my mom. I had him as an example of him just not being there. So it's not just us women are angry for nothing. You guys, we're literally going through this experience. Also, my black son, my all black son, his dad is completely absent. He chooses woman over being there for his kid. So it's experience that us women are going through. We're not just talking down on y'all. Some of us try.
What's that face about, bro?
Interjection. Who chose your son's father?
God, because I showed it.
No. That wasn't the Lord, baby. That
was the Lord.
That was you, baby. You chose your child's father. And
I didn't choose him.
Now we get into it. Thank you, Tyranny. See, this is what happens. Now, when the black woman has to be held accountable for her vagina.
I am. You know what? I do hold myself accountable for not strapping up. I do hold myself accountable for not strapping up.
Oh, hold on. So Tyranny, where was your female condom, baby?
Female? What you mean female condom? I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you serious right now? Wait. Say that again.
I don't know about no female condom. What does that even?
Too much responsibility.
Listen, bro, the Lord, hold on, man. The Lord literally sent Tyranny here today. Oh my God. Listen, Lord. Tierney say she don't know nothing about no female.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
Listen,
nah, I gotta support Tyranny on this though. Maybe not in the way she wants, but listen. If a chick told you, right, you don't got to put that on. I got one of them things up in me. You really believe in that? Are you gonna put your life in her coochie?
Nah, bro.
Yeah, like this is what I'm trying to tell you. That is way too much power and authority to be trusting with her coochie, bro. Nope.
Have you ever seen a female condom, my nigga?
I've not actually seen one in life.
Yeah, so
no,
nah, brother. She can't hide it, brother. She can't hide that motherfucker. It's like a trash bag.
Like a sleeve.
Yeah, you gonna see that motherfucker, bro. She ain't gonna just tell you it's there and you can't see it. So yeah, no, brother. But again, that's what we said. Again, shout out to Fantastic. I've been asking this question for over a year now. Where are the female condoms?
Okay, but I did take a plan B. Take a plan B. Yeah. I took a 1 day late. So
you were irresponsible. You took it a day late.
That makes me irresponsible because I took it a day late.
No.
The directions tell you within 72 hours of what you took it a day late.
It was like 76 hours because
you ain't really want them gone. You was just faking the funk. You ain't really want them gone. He was like, I do kind of want to keep them.
Yeah, man. But see, look, Tyranny coming up here, Tyranny. So Tyranny admits that, because she loves her son, she, had to pay attention to these ancient bitches out here that's lying on black men and making up this shit about black men, right? But then, even though she didn't have a father, all right, her father wasn't shit, but she had a step granddaddy that was a great black male role model that raised her to be a young lady. And then once she became a young lady, she started dealing with a nigga. And she let a nigga nut in that pussy, okay, irresponsibly. Herself, she actually accepts accountability, and now she has a son, man, because her, poor pussy preservation.
I have to also take accountability because I love my kids and leading them in a direction of lies and ignorance is not positive for their future. Also, my husband is going through it with his baby mama. When I first met him, she was keeping a kid from him for 6 months.
Wow.
So,
wow, Tyranny. Wow, Tyranny. See, so Tyranny, you got it double. That's crazy. Because you know what? And this is why I speak so highly of my ex-wife. My ex-wife told me about the bullshit, and she experienced and went through the bullshit with me that my baby mama put me through once we, got married and got serious. You feel me? So she is one of the women and she made sure the one thing she never played with me about, and what she's a huge advocate for, is for women not keeping men away from her children, because she literally was in the fire with me during that process. And not only, seeing me suffer, but my suffering and my motherfucking bullshit affected our relationship during that time. You feel me? So again, that's what you're giving credence, and I really appreciate your transparency and your honesty, to the point of where a lot of the times women go through life, they don't have to look through the lens of a man, right? They don't have to. They never have to, because everything's always put on the man. It's always the man's fault. It's always the man's responsibility. On the other hand, though, men have to always consider, well, damn, she doesn't like this because of a trauma response. She doesn't like this because she, her last boyfriend was fucking an abuser. She don't like this because of abandonment issues because of her father or because of her baby father. So again, the things these dudes are saying is just, it's false. It's lies. Men have to be considerate of plenty of things, especially we're talking about, serious relationships and having children and all these different things.
Now, let me tell you this too, Fantastic, that I'm learning us women do. We'll get with a man with kids, not like his baby mama, and tell him to keep the kids from the mama. I mean, honestly, it's a whole cycle of some shit that we do. And y'all, I'm not saying that y'all men do that. But if you're in a relationship with a woman that's, encouraging you to F that woman, don't let them kids go over there with her mom. You don't need that type of drama. I promise you, she's not going to be no good mother for your own kids. Because if she can do that, imagine what she could do in your relationship. But I'm not sitting here saying that men are perfect. Fantastic. That's not what I'm saying. Like I said, I've been through it. I'm going through it. But I'm also seeing the negative that us women are doing to our children's mentality, that we are doing to the father of our children's mentality, and how a lot of power is placed in the wrong woman's hands.
Let me ask
And a
you.
lot of it is because of the court system. A lot of it. Go ahead.
I was just going to get to something like the court system, but really, without even making it about the courts, let me just ask you a simple question. Do you think, since women have gained their quote freedom, I guess with like the 19th Amendment or feminism, wherever you want to put the marker at, since women have gained their freedom, do you think they've used it well?
Freedom of what?
From us. You ain't got to listen to no man tell you what to do with your life. Have women used their freedom well?
So truthfully, a woman was created for the man. There's nothing that a woman could call herself free from.
You got to answer the question directly. He's asking you, since you have more autonomy over yourself as woman, do you still feel as though you made better outcomes? Women have made better outcomes.
Hey, Mr. Fantastic, what's going on,
Hold
G?
on, let her answer the question, please. Like, I don't like when women be deflecting. I hate that shit.
I'm not deflecting. You want me to answer something, dishonestly, because I don't see where women have any freedom from men.
She can't answer it because she
You
can't
got two
answer it
whole
because
baby
that's a question.
daddies.
Hold
I have one baby
Listen,
daddy. That's
brother,
corrected.
She can't answer the question. She can't answer a question with that much weight to it. Number one, because that's a man's perspective question. Like that question,
No, it's not
it
a
goes
man's
above her head.
It's a logical.
Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying.
I want to hear
That's
you.
a question. Exactly. It's a logical question that goes over her head. Women are emotional beings. It goes over her head. She can't answer it logically. She doesn't even know she doesn't even have the foundation, the basis to understand what you're saying.
Yeah, so I can walk it down. I got you. So Tyranny, what we're saying is this, right? So you're saying you don't believe that women are free from men's control and authority, is what you're saying?
I really don't. I believe that a woman would cater to a man if he snapped his fingers and asked her to.
No, that's definitely not the case, Tyranny. Nothing supports that. Again, if that was the case, why we have such high divorce rates and the marriage rates have been declining steadily, and then you have women out here promoting the feminist ideology of where black women specifically, where they don't need no man. You see where that doesn't match up?
But that's a lie. If a woman tell you she don't need no man, she's lying.
So Tyranny, we agree with you. Tyranny, we agree with you. But what we're saying is, right, women have the authority to say that. So even a woman being able to say that under quote unquote the patriarchy and a man's authority in a world that the man run, means that that woman has a super duper level of control, right? She has a super duper level of autonomy, and she's able to provide for herself and protect herself without that man's covering in today's modern society, is what we're saying.
Because of finances, because of money. You're saying
not just finances. Well, not just finances.
Legally.
Yeah, it's not just
so
finances.
can I say this? Fantastic. Legally, in 2025, that no longer exists. They are giving children to fathers. Even that guy, Mr. Whatever his name, Fugazi.
That was not the question, sweetie.
But
No. Yeah. Guys get their kids in court. But are you free or not? It's a real argument. Hold on. Because you're talking about court. Are you free or not?
Hood. Let her do it. We walking. We gotta walk through it. Because she's just gonna say she don't understand it and there's no conversation. So that's what I'm saying. We can walk through the shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead, Tyranny.
Okay, because you try to use legally in there, but in the courts they're giving children to fathers.
Hold on, pause. What percentage, Tyranny?
Shit, a lot. I can't tell you exactly.
My Meemaw and my stepbrother, he got his kids, so I mean that proves everything.
This is educational. Give it a second.
So does Jay Prince.
So what? Whoa.
Jay Prince has his kids too.
Don't say that name. We don't even say that name over here.
Okay.
Right. So Tyranny, there are exceptions to every rule, right? But you acknowledge that the exception is not the rule, correct?
Correct.
All right. So what we're telling you is, in these sole custody cases, I think men might be at 10% now. For quite some time, I think it was stuck somewhere around 7 to 8, right? But of men with sole custody of their children or primary custody of the children, it's a minority, a major minority. Okay. Women have at least, I can safely say, at least 75% of primary custodial parents are the women. Okay. So is it increasing? Yes. But is it increasing, or is it rate enough to say that it's on parity? No, it's not. So legally, like I said, you didn't disprove the legal part. So they have legal protections in family law. They have legal protections in domestic violence. Y'all have legal protections in what? Marriage, divorce,
the workplace, education,
workplace, sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is definitely a woman thing, not a man thing. So yeah. Title IX would be educational things. Even though I don't know, did
Hey,
some
Mr.
places...
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Mr. Fantastic, you mind if I say something real quick, please?
Sure.
Earlier in the show, we was talking about how black women ain't gonna respect black men because we haven't broke the system of white supremacy and systemic racism and all those types of things, right? And I have an idea for every black man up here, especially hood conservative, because I think me and him see eye to eye on this one, bro. Reject the premise of anybody who says that. A black chick get up here, I don't care who she is, black, white, it don't even have to be a black chick. Another man, it don't matter who it is, saying something about white supremacy to you and tell them, yo, man, ain't no such thing as white supremacy, man. There ain't nothing a white person in this country could do that I can't do. And since I'm equal to white people in the most powerful country all over the world, that means I'm the most powerful person. White people in other countries ain't as powerful as black people in America. So there ain't no white supremacy. And as far as systemic racism, all you got to do is look at the behavior of the people who crying systemic racism, and you'll find the source of the problem. There ain't no systemic racism or white supremacy. So forget about all that. Don't even let. That's your problem, shorty. I'm a man, so I know better.
But you're in New York.
Can I say something real quick?
But you're in New York. I'm down here in the South.
I'm gonna land the plane. There ain't no such thing as white. There ain't no such thing as white supremacy. Let me finish. I'm gonna land the plane. There ain't no such thing as white supremacy. Systemic racism is nothing more than bad behavior of the people crying systemic racism. And at the end of the day, the quantum leap of human existence would have already taken place if women didn't get the right to vote back in the 1920s, the 19th Amendment, and all of that. The only thing women getting the right to vote and being called equal to men has done is stop the advancement of the human race, man. We need to put these women back in line, put them back in check, and tell them, yo, we don't live by the lost value system over here. So everything you talk about is wrong. And I land the plane with that. Thanks, Mr. Fantastic.
But you know what? Let me just say something real quick. I think one of the points that a lot of men are missing is women living in this goddamn world. They're always going to cling on to some plausible deniability. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be a reason not to comply, especially with black women. You know, it can be from your income to your height to white supremacy. They just make up shit. So they've been programmed to deny, black men full autonomy over them. You know what I'm saying? So if it ain't one thing, it's going to be like, what you say, Fantastic? Ain't shit, or is it ain't, can't, what? Like that whole thing.
Ain't, can't, don't theory. Yeah.
Yeah, they're always going to fall back on some bullshit to kind of deny you autonomy, and they're going to argue it up and down and shit like that.
But I don't think you guys understand how much we want to follow y'all.
No, you don't.
You gotta find the person. This is why you gotta find.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I didn't interrupt you, bro. I didn't. You gotta find your people.
Can I finish real quick? Can I finish?
But go ahead.
I mean, but the thing about it is, I'll give you an example. Asian fucking men, they're the fucking shortest, weakest motherfucking dudes on the fucking planet. They don't got to fucking argue with their goddamn women about who the fuck is on top.
Yes, they do. What you guys think that Asian women and Arab women?
Have you heard of this
your
place called
perspective
Saudi
of them?
Arabia?
I would like it if you guys stop. Let me finish. I would be awesome. You guys' false perception of them is because of television. If you guys were actually in the homes of these people, you would see that those women are women, and they argue with their men as well. Black women, I like the fact that you guys mentioned the white supremacy thing, because that is one of the biggest things that us black women have a problem with, is that you guys don't stand up for our people as a whole. What's the name just said there's no white supremacy, but he's in New York. Down here in the South, there's a 100% white supremacy. White people get a different law than black people do down here. They get different time in jail, if they even get jail down here, than the black man does. Imagine a white man on coke and a black man on coke. They're gonna give him a $500 bond. You're gonna give your black ass 2 years in jail. It's a difference. But we do want to follow y'all. We just have to see the leader in y'all. We have to see the leader. That's
See, this is the problem. This is the key problem.
Stop. I got it. So tyranny, first and foremost, I'm in Florida. Okay. I was born and raised in Georgia. There is no white supremacy for me. Okay. I've been in the South the majority of my life, and no, there's still no white supremacy. White supremacy means simply because a person is white, they have an advantage over me. And the brother, when he was up here, said the same thing I said, and I've been saying for as long. You live in America, bro. You have the best currency, the best fucking passport, as to where if your ass went to Europe, and I've literally seen this in real time. Okay, they talk to Africans and they talk to your ass totally different. Okay, all right, you may look exactly the motherfucking same, but as soon as they hear that motherfucking American accent, all right, that American English, clearly, it's a totally different look. Y'all got to stop this white supremacy bullshit, bro. Ain't no, again, that's defeatist mindset. That's some victim shit.
No, it's not. It's what we live in. Fantastic.
No, again, a tyranny. If that's what you want to subscribe to for your life, but as black men, fuck no. Ain't no motherfucking white boy better than me because he white. He don't have no more fucking advantage than me. And by the numbers, I'm doing better than a whole lot of fucking white folks.
But do you know who has more advantage than you? The white woman.
No.
The white woman, yes, that bitch do. No matter where you go, you always got to go through her to get through anything. And it's still up to the white woman if she gives you access. See, I agree.
Count.
The white man is better than the white woman because your woman is going to always be more.
Wait, what?
Yes, I said it. The white man is better than the white woman because she really makes the final decision, just like the black woman, right? The black woman makes the final decision. The white bitch, she is wicked as hell.
So tyranny, hold on. So first and foremost, let me definitely tell you this, okay? We seen this in the past election. If anybody still runs shit in this country, it's the white man, first and foremost, okay? The white man ain't getting approval from white women for shit. As a matter of fact, no group of men from any culture, any demographic other than black get approval for their women for shit. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
They don't have to negotiate power with their woman.
Yeah, so you saying that though, speaks to the point. That's why I'm glad you're up here. And that's why I said, fellas, please give her time to get her whole full thoughts out.
Oh yes, please.
Came up here on her own. She came up here on her own. She's making her points, but a lot of her points will make your points for you if you just have patience. Okay. And tyranny, I appreciate your, like I say, your transparency, your honesty, and you speaking how you feel, right? But what we're saying, you saying the white man is better than like just
the white woman.
The white man better than Becky, really.
So
I came up and when I heard that the white man's better than Becky.
Yeah, so no. So, but and that's and you have a right to your opinion. But even you're pointing out to the point of where the dude was talking about, oh, if I would have said it about a white woman, y'all would have shit to say. We wouldn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about people talking shit about fucking white women. I don't give a fuck about people talking shit about Hispanic women. I don't give a fuck about people talking shit about Asian women, Arab women, Indian women, any of them hoes. I don't give a fuck. I'm not dealing with them. And if I'm dealing with one, I'm dealing with the one. So I'm not going to protect the whole. The issue and problem we keep having here is that black men are never fucking are never an individual. We're always a group and a monolith. If one nigga beating bitches, we all beat bitches. You know what I'm saying? If one nigga fucking a fucking notorious nutter, we all notorious nutters. You feel me? No, motherfucker. We the only group, and then you get a nigga saying it. So all you need is one nigga to say some shit against niggas to motherfucking, you know what I mean, to prosecute and fucking found all niggas guilty. All you need is one nigga to agree, okay, for all niggas to be guilty. This is why this nigga dangerous. This is why he's dangerous. Let me read these super chats and then we'll get back to it. Shout out to damn man. Shout out to X89, man. I think it's 1989. Pretty sure that's 1989, man. Shout out to 1989, brother. My Roman numerals. That's 'cause I got money. 1989 for the 5,000 altars. Some dude per usual messing up the flow. SMH. Yeah, man. Hey, man. I appreciate my brother. Some dude coming up, man. We just had to get on out of there. I still don't do bounties. Don't you niggas start this shit. That was that was discretion made anyway. Okay, but shit, appreciate the brother party for the 2. Appreciate you, brother. She was allergic to the drug to the glove. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Shout out to Shiesty Avengers Ashton for the 5. Appreciate you, brother. Ask Tyranny, you want to read this?
Sure. Ask Tyranny why she ran off on her Guatemalan ex-husband. I'll correct that for you, Shiesty. Because he was abusive. Next question.
Did you send ice on him or something?
I need to. God damn it. Shit, get on my goddamn nerves. But no.
Lord Geotron for the 2. Appreciate you, brother. He said, I'm from California. Salute. All right. Shout out to a man supporting men again for another 5, brother. Appreciate you. Good question from someone else. If she believes in white supremacy, why does she have a biracial child? Well,
My children are not half Caucasian. They are half Guatemalan. And like I said earlier, blacks are all up in Latin America. So you cannot go to Latin America thinking about racism because we are all as one down there. So my mom.
You're right. You're right. There's more even in Brazil. There's more Brazilian people in black people in Brazil than in America.
But not
a lot. Fantastic don't believe it until he takes a trip out there.
No, I literally been to Guatemala. I've been to Guatemala. I've been to Colombia.
No, I said Brazil though. I said Brazil.
Okay, you've been Colombia. Okay.
Brazil has the most people of African descent in the Eastern Hemisphere. But,
yeah, but not only that, Latin America has the same what you call colorism, white supremacy kind of issue. You notice the rich Latins are all the Caucasian looking Latins.
Yeah, and you don't see them on. You don't see no dark skinned people on TV. Yeah.
But as a matter of fact, the real colorism is like you said, Latin America. If you dark, if you brown, stay from round. If you
they say La Raza.
You black, get back, nigga. And them that's real colorism. They don't fuck around. But Azrael, brother, appreciate your praises on you. Go ahead. What you got?
Oh, no, I mean, well, I had a lot to say. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot half of what I was gonna say. But Tyranny, you had mentioned before, got something about God choosing
oh shit,
baby daddy or something.
You said she said.
Wait, what?
She was joking. She wasn't being serious. She was joking.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, because.
But I didn't choose him. Okay, I didn't choose him. I might have laid down with him, but I didn't say this is the man I want to have my babies with.
Tyranny. How are babies made? How are babies made?
Look, honestly, I've known this guy since high school. We've been doing our thing since high school. I never ever thought that 35 years later we'll have a baby, bro. Like that shit was crazy. And y'all can admit it too, because y'all have babies by the most ratchet women you wish you never ever had a baby by.
I ain't got no crumb crushers out here for
No. Hold on. I remember what it was. Hold on. So Tyranny, hold on. Now to get out, I'm not. I deeply feel for you, Tyranny. I hope you've gotten the necessary resources you need. But when you said abusive, you weren't talking physically abusive, right?
Yes, I was.
Oh, you was. So hold on. So
was.
You proved fantastic where I get 2 other things. One, I told y'all in these other cultures, Latin America, Caribbean, or whatever, beating bitches that's
normal.
That's a pastime.
Notorious ass whoopers.
That is listen, that is in their culture. All right.
But I didn't know that.
Oh well, you learned the hard way. No funny.
Tyranny, where's my pico de gallo?
No, Israel's break.
Tyranny, I'm glad you out of that position, Tyranny, so we can laugh now. So Tyranny, this is what I'm talking about.
You gotta look at the eyes next time. The eyes never lie.
Tyranny Holmes, where is my tamales?
Hold on. So Tyranny, this is what I'm saying, right? So a lot of the times, especially with a lot of the divestors and swirlers and whatnot, what tell you, and all these women telling black women, "Oh, girl, you need to get you another man or whatever." They're so this, they're so that. What they leave out is the abusive part. If you're talking about men of fucking, foreign nations, foreign nationality, and foreign cultures, and all the rest of the world, it's okay to put your hands on women. Okay, I'm not advocating for that. I'm not saying I agree, but that's just the facts of the matter. And what happens is black men are put this jacket on us to where we're being, these super abusers and shit when it's not the case. Niggas don't want to beat on no fucking women, bro. Do you have niggas that do it? Of course, it's a minority. It's a very, very small percentage of men overall, but black men especially when we're talking about being abusive towards women.
I want to call Cap. Excuse me, I'm sorry, fantastic. Not that it was a lie or something being said, but I smell something and I got my sniffers out now. You said this man, young Guatemala, he was abusive, and I'm willing to believe that.
Hold on. So we're not going to call Cap on my past.
I'm asking the question. I'm willing to believe that everything you said.
Come here and be like, Tierney, you're lying about that.
No. I'm not calling you a liar. I'm not calling you a liar. I'm willing to accept he was abusive. But here's the question. Was he purely abusive, or were y'all fighting? Were y'all fighting, or was he just beating you up in the corner, balled up?
I know the difference between a verbal altercation and a physical altercation. Now, if my husband and I are having a verbal altercation, what do I look like leaving him? Unless, you bitch and hoe and all that unnecessary stupid stuff. I can't take no more. But
I feel like I asked the question you're not answering.
I feel like I don't need to go into detail because that's part of my trauma that I don't need to continue to talk about.
Fair enough. I'll accept that.
Whatever type of abuse that I call abuse, if you cross my boundary of abuse, then I'm leaving. I shouldn't have to say, well, you know what? That's abusive to me, but it's not abusive to him. So I'm going to stay. And this is how a lot of women end up staying in abusive relationships. So if you're
like I said, I just smelled something and I had to follow it. So I'm done now.
Yeah. We don't like I say, you say is again, I'm not trying to protect motherfucking Pedro and them. I know they be whooping bitches. So I don't give a fuck.
Hey, don't forget about Habibi. Don't forget about Habibi. Pedro and Habibi be go ahead giving 5-finger discounts to chicks.
Motherfucking Umbutu, Alejandro, all of them. They whoop bitches in a minute.
My mom was married to a Mexican. A Mexican. He never put his hands on her. He just had a problem with drugs. But
Mexican, not a Mexican.
Yeah.
Mexican. MESSICAN. Yeah. Anyway. Mercy. Let me read the people chat and then we will go to Mercy. Shout out to my man Herb Saint for another 5. Appreciate you. Most black men are single. Black women are having kids with the same man. That's a great point, brother. Yep, that we proven that time and time again.
So, right. And guess what? I found out last night. Shout out to my boy Chaos Rain. It's not just the black man that they having the babies with. It is the Brads. It is the Miguels. It is the Habibis. You know what I'm saying? All of them. I don't know if Ricky Tan can actually shoot up in the club on a beat up, but he probably can too.
Yeah, no, it's like I say, yeah. Black women have black women have 1 million more children than black men do. So definitely, a lot of those children are kids of other races.
But like you said, we're having kids with the same man. So I mean, it's because we fucking love y'all. And when you keep saying we're free, we're not. We're staying with the same person and having babies with the same person. Like
y'all getting y'all rocks out to the only top 10% of black dudes that's in the community that can make y'all feel like y'all, you know what I'm saying, all good. Does not equate that y'all fuck with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so no, let me ask you this question. So tyranny, no, that's not what it means. So tyranny, when we say you're having sex with the same men, we're saying all black women are having sex with a very, very small number of men. Now you say you had an all black son, correct?
I do, yes.
Does your all black son have siblings?
What do you mean? Yeah, yes.
No, by his daddy.
Absolutely, he does. His dad has 9 other children.
No, by you.
Oh, wait.
Literally,
hold on, tyranny. You hold on. Hey, lock the doors. Lock the door. We don't let tyranny out of this motherfucker. Close.
You gotta make sure the G's don't come in through the back door, right?
Close the door. Close The doors. Okay. Ushers, close the doors. Can I get the doors in the chat, please? Put the doors
Yes,
in the chat.
Marvin. Yes.
Hey, I do security in real life. I'll stand by the door. I got you on lock.
Oh, I got it. So, Tyranny, you mean to tell me, Tyranny, that you got a notorious nutter baby daddy?
I do. That's why I said I didn't choose him, man. Yes. God damn.
Tyranny, you was not gonna die on that hill. No, I'm not gonna allow you to. No.
Oh, you doing the same shit, but it was a hold on, brother. I got it. I promise you I'll kick it to y'all, man. I promise you I'll pass you the ball, brother. Now, Tyranny, would you, if you happen to know, okay, what baby mama number are you?
Hold on. Got 1, 2, 3. I think I'm the 5th. And he got 2 others after me. Hey, this is my story.
Relationship with your
Oh my God.
No.
The R. Kelly's.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Tyranny is, listen, the Lord, this is Sunday. Thank you, Lord. Listen, Tyranny, and again, Tyranny, I seriously really do appreciate you, love, for telling us your story. But Tyranny, you understand that, again, you're the main black woman they will protect. Let's walk down your resume, right?
Okay.
So let's start with let's start with the stuff that counts the most for the women, right? You were abused, you're a survivor, right? Those are abuse.
This is true.
Right? You were a swirler, right? You swirled, you went to a man of another culture, right?
Okay.
You got you have a notorious nutter baby daddy, right?
Yes.
And you believe that you pro-black. So Tyranny, damn, you are the poster child for the Grits and Eggs podcast, sister.
I mean, I agree. And my husband now is a great stepfather, and he's black. So I mean,
damn it,
what are we talking about?
And how I don't even want to ask about that, brother, man. Again, man.
What? No, he only has one other kid.
We're gonna pray for him. But anyway, glad you found happiness, Tyranny. But Mercy, it's on you, brother. Go right ahead.
Well, all I got to say, brothers, now we see what's going on. I hope we see what's going on. The best thing for brothers to do, if they want a black woman, you have to get yourself a single mother. That's just what it is. You got to get yourself a single mother, play cleanup, man. That's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to, hey, I'm just trying to tell you how it is, brothers. And basically, then she going to have an attitude, halfway listen to you. And that's after Pookie had his shot with her. So my why I got to take seconds, thirds, and fourths, and then come in, and then you tell me I got to see the leadership in you before I submit to you.
Wait. How many women have you been with? One,
hold on.
two?
Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me
finish
this. Let me finish. And there's no knock against you, because what we're saying is that what you represent the general public of black women. What we're saying. So it's nothing against you. We're saying a lot of black women go after the type of dudes you go after. So we understand this. We got the stats to back this up. So you choose the top 20, 10 or 20, whatever it is, percent of men. That's who you go after. And then I'm going to add this one last thing. Y'all, and this was not propagated in the media. Y'all love Brad. Y'all love all the other dudes too. But y'all secretly sleep with these other dudes and have babies by these other dudes, but no one talks about this type of stuff. But y'all do that type of stuff too. Y'all do a lot of divesting. Nothing wrong with divesting. But y'all play this role like y'all with us, but y'all not. Y'all secretly sneaking off with Brad, and y'all secretly sneaking off with these other dudes. Who's whooping y'all ass? Who's whooping y'all ass? It's not us. Who's whooping y'all ass? Because y'all curse us out, and then y'all get your ass whooped by the other dudes.
I don't think that the black man is more physically abusive, even though some of y'all are. So let's not act like you're not. But you guys are very verbally abusive. Now, I do believe that sometimes women, we got to calm down, because we can say things that hurt people. The Bible says that your tongue is like a sword, and the sword stabs, murders people. So you got to watch what you say. But you guys, let me tell you the difference between a woman with kids and a woman without kids. A woman with no kids is more focused on her. What does she need to be more focused on you for? She's trying to get her bag. And if you want to ride her train,
Whoa.
Let me finish. No. Let me say, because I didn't have my kids till I was 30. 30, fine, young, fuck you mean. So I had options. And ain't no man was about to be able to come with me with kids. You wasn't gonna do that. I'm focused on me and mine. So get you a young woman with no kids, you will not be her main focus. And if she can find someone to replace you, she will.
So let me ask you when people
I'm almost finished. A woman with children, she's gonna respect. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Tyranny, I'm just trying to, you said you was 30 and what?
Without children. I didn't have my first kid till I was 30.
He meant the fine part.
So I no, I'm say it again.
Did you say fine?
Boy, please. I was
Get that R. Kelly clip again.
Whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
Tyranny, let's not go too far, Tyranny.
You already know. Anyway.
Tyranny's a good sport, though. I like
Tyranny. Fine.
First we protecting tyranny, now she not fine.
But that shit there, no can do, guys. All right, bitch, you going too far. No can do.
No can do.
Hell no, I was just talking.
Anyways, the first time, how y'all think I got me a 27-year-old husband? You think I got a 27-year-old husband because I look like a baby mama of 3? Thank you.
You a boomer?
Word, Lord Jesus.
Tyranny Kelly? That's what I'm gonna call you, TK now. That's your new name.
I swear you hitting like all this archetypes today.
Hey,
every bullet point.
Hey, y'all niggas finna fuck it up. Hood. Y'all was finna fuck it up. That's why I say, let her talk, bro. Just let her talk.
Okay, fine. Like I said, how you think I got me a young husband? Because I wasn't looking like I had 3 kids. But the reason he invested in me, go ahead.
No, Tyranny. Let me tell you why. You say he's 27.
Yes.
He's 20, and you're 35. You said.
Yes.
With how many kids? 3.
Well, 3 without him.
3 without.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, 3. Before when you met him, you had 3 kids.
Wow.
When you met him, you had 3 kids.
Okay. Yes, I have 3 without him and 1 with him.
Cool. Yeah, so 3. So I'm saying when you met him, you had 3 kids, correct?
Yes.
All right, cool. So, baby, all that is experience, and respectfully, that's pussy and mouth experience, baby. That's all it is.
He don't have to put a ring on pussy and mouth.
Shit, me.
He do not have to put a ring on any of that.
Actually, no.
I agree. Hold on. I agree. Didn't have to.
Okay.
Clearly, his lack of experience with,
Absolutely not. My husband is fine. What you, boy? Please.
Fine niggas be stupid. What do you mean? Just like beautiful girls be stupid. Like a lot of people be stupid. That has nothing to do with it.
Tyranny, you also said you were fine. So again, every nigga's ugly to me, but
I mean,
okay, fantastic.
That's not even the thing, though.
Me, but you said you were fine, Tyranny. So I mean, I don't know.
I'm something.
You were fine enough to get that young boy. But here's the question, though, because you earlier, Tyranny, you kind of spoke to men's leadership and all this. And generally speaking, would you bet on this scenario of a 27-year-old man leading a 35-year-old woman with 3 of her own kids? Is he properly leading in that scenario?
I am helping him get on the path to God, and God is going to show him how to lead. I cannot tell no man how to lead. That's something he has to learn from his father. Right.
Beautiful.
But he's in the right position and doing great at it. He's awesome. But let me finish.
You answered that well. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I got your back, brother. Like I said, the single woman with no kids, she's focusing on herself. The woman with children, she is more willing to let you lead. She's more willing to follow. She knows how to cook. She knows how to clean. And it's not really for you, it's for the children, but you get to reap that benefit. There is a lot of benefits that come with a woman that's already an established mother that cares, because I've seen some whack-ass mothers. An established mother that cares versus being with a woman that has no responsibilities outside of paying her rent and her car note. Why y'all get quiet?
Hey, again, baby, we just let you cooking right now.
Yeah.
You
No, I mean, I'm just in amazement because this is.
It's on Mr. O, and then we'll come to you, brother. Mr. O, go ahead, brother. What you got for us?
I don't know. I'm gonna take your advice. I'm gonna shut the F up. I'm gonna go ahead and continue. You know what I'm saying? I listen. Only thing I will just wanted to ask is Tyrion, you do know that you are like the archetype, like Hood Service said that we actually talk about. I mean, and they don't knock on you. It's just that I mean, you're a habitual baby mom, swirler.
I am not a habitual baby mom. I am a one-time baby mama. If you guys are calling ex-wives baby mama, then you're being disingenuous. There's no way in the world.
My bad.
She is a married woman. Put some spec on that.
Okay, my bad for my info. My bad. I get bad info. I gotta go ahead and retort it.
Damn, Tierney. Hold on, I just got something though. Hold on, Tierney. Whoa. So hold on, Tierney. Wait, baby. Hold on, love. This just hit me because you didn't like you. So damn. And I appreciate you, Tierney. Tierney did something very important. Listen, an ex-wife and a baby mama is not the same thing. So sorry, Tierney, for that. Okay, but Tierney, now it just hit me. So hold on, Tierney. So you got kids by 3 dudes?
Of course. I'm talking about of course like it's a good thing. I didn't mean of course.
What did you expect? One? No. One guy. This is fantastic.
So
tell me that was no bar. That was no bar. Listen.
No funny shit though, Tyranny. You like the LeBron of like having kids. Like you won in 3 different places. Like
I am worth investing in. I am worth investing in. Look, if you over 30 and you got no kids, that's a problem, bro.
Whoa.
What?
I'm 31 in July. I don't have no.
As a woman, not as a man, as a woman.
But she's on to something. Hold on, she's on to something.
Because of her archetype. Because of her archetype. That's why in 2030, like majority of women are going to be single because like she doesn't realize how big of a nightmare she is. Like she just doesn't realize how big of a nightmare she is. Like her archetype is everything that disgusts men. Like you got 2 other niggas that we got to fucking deal with.
Yep.
With kids. One of them, you know, I mean, especially for a black man, one of them is a Guatemalan dude, and you still think you got it. Like you don't sound one bit humble at all. Like
me, I'm very humble.
No,
this
you
is
don't.
why I'm able to come up here and tell y'all my story. This is why I don't. This is why
I know, but I'm just saying. I mean, there's a little bit of humbleness that you, a little bit of a piece of humble pie that you have to. You act like this is par for the fucking course. If this is par for the fucking course, ain't nobody fucking going to play golf. This shit is terrible. Like, come on, man. I mean, I'm sorry, but this is a nightmare to most men.
Let me point it out to you.
What? I mean, how many dudes on here is going to instruct their kid? I mean, their kid, their nephew, their cousin, whoever, to sign up for this type of shit.
Never.
So I'm not. So if you sign up to be with me, there's no type of shit that you're going through. My husband and my baby daddy are cool, bro. They ain't doing no tripping. It's usually the women that be doing all the damn tripping. Y'all men
So
don't
you
really
got
be
a
doing
slot
no
open or something? You got an extra slot open? You trying to fill? What do you mean?
Hell no. I don't go.
What are you saying?
I'm saying
tyranny. Nobody's signing up for this shit.
Well, my husband did. My husband
most men are not signing up for this shit.
That's fine. I only am married to one. That's fine.
Right. Stay out the game, Tyranny. Never get back in.
No, baby, because if I got back in the game, one of y'all gonna be in my inbox. Fuck you mean. Like I said. Okay, y'all can act like
bullshit.
Bullshit. Tyranny, boy, please.
Hold on. We're getting off the point. We getting off the point. I don't want to get you too grand. Hold on. Earlier,
let me say this real quick. You got it, bro. Tyranny.
Yes, fantastic.
Tyranny, you are 3 for 3 in niggas putting babies in you. Tyranny, Tyranny. If you walk by me in public, I'm closing my eyes. Tyranny, if I hear
there's a ribbon in the sky.
If I hear your voice in public, I'm not even looking in your direction. That's how fertile you are, Tyranny. Tyranny, talking any box. Tyranny, if a nigga got in your motherfucking inbox, in a motherfucking shoebox, you getting pregnant. So no, Tyranny, niggas is not getting no kind of your box. Period. If he's smart.
But you definitely gonna look my way. I'm fine. I got a pretty smile. All my teeth is there and they straight. I got a booty. Fuck you mean? I ain't no, I'm trying to tell you, but okay. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, man. I mean, look, it was one dude went for it, bro. You know, somebody gonna go. She's not wrong. Somebody gonna go. Somebody go every day, bro.
And that, hey, that ain't gonna be baby daddy number 4.
I wanted to ask a few questions. Like, so let me ask you. You talk about white supremacy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe?
That's it. Yeah.
Do you believe having a blended family like that, where your children don't have like the same father? You don't think that's more harmful than white supremacy?
No, man. This is what conversation is. My kids understand what's going on. You know, I mean, I don't. It sucks. It sucks. Let me finish. It sucks having multiple fathers. Absolutely. But at the same time, that's not harmful to the children. They love their brother and sister. So they're fine. Only thing that harms them.
Why are we trying to make logical sense to a black woman?
Only thing that harms them is being with their dad, the Guatemalan, is being with a father that talks down on their mother in front of them. That's what's way more harmful than white supremacy. But
I think the question was framed in a way that lets you get off the hook.
Patriarchy is more harmful than white supremacy. That's what you're trying to say.
I'm saying a father or a parent, period, talking down on the other parent in front of the children, that's more harmful than me having multiple baby daddies or even white supremacy.
So what's better in the fight against,
bro? You can't make logical
what is
sense
better
to a
in the
black
fight
woman.
against white supremacy? If we had to choose 2 weapons, right? We only get 2 weapons. You only get one, but you choose between the 2. A house ran by women or a house ran by the man? What's better in the fight against white supremacy?
A house ran by women, because we're nurturers.
Oh, hell
no. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
We deserve to lose the race war. I want you to know this is why we deserve to lose the race war.
If the man
You really
was
think
the
an army of
nurturer,
women and gays are going to win you anything? Women and gays have never won any real fights ever in
but
history,
all you heard
and
was
it's not going to
women.
happen now.
You heard women.
Well, because
You
I
didn't
know
hear
what
the
comes with the
reasoning.
women. I know what comes with the women.
Nurturing.
Yeah, nurturing the gays.
Nurturing does not come with the father, and that's by default. You guys are providers.
We're nature.
So that's how they're gonna win the war, by nurturing. That's how they're gonna win the war, by nurturing.
Actually, there probably wouldn't be any war if more children were nurtured by their mothers. I mean, what do you mean? You guys wouldn't even
If
see a
women just
reason
ran
to
the world, right?
I'm
There
not
would
saying
be no
that.
more
That's
war
not what
if
I
women
said.
ran the world, right?
You asked a specific question. You didn't say the world, you said a household, right? So if we were in a household, I would absolutely want there to be more women daycare sitters, as there are, right? When you go to daycare, there's women versus men, because women nurture children. We know how to pat you on the
What are
butt,
the
say
men's
get up.
jobs?
Huh?
What are the men's jobs after getting nurtured by y'all?
The men's, that's y'all. I can tell you what I want my
You don't
man's
even
job
know
to
what
be.
our job is?
No,
You
because
just
I'm not a
nurture
man.
all day long?
I can tell you what the
Wow.
woman's job is, but I can't tell you what a man's job is. ¿Tú comprende o no?
Wow.
Okay, porque esto es no hombre. I'm not a
No
man.
comprende. She
But if
already said what her job was. She said her job was to provide. Give them what they want.
That's
to give what they want is our job.
Yeah, give us what we want, and then you'll be happy. Don't try to.
Wow. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I'm trying to help y'all brothers out.
Just give me
And
what
this
you
is
want.
why I'm against the pro-black narrative.
Hold on.
This is why you're against pro-black narrative.
Yeah, because you say
You are explaining how impossible it is. You are explaining for everyone listening how you are putting me in an impossible situation, and I refuse to swim up a waterfall for a woman who doesn't love me. I wouldn't do it for love anyway, mind you, but still.
Okay, well then you're X'd out of this conversation. You're that small percentage Fantastic's talking about, because usually people do stuff for love. But truthfully, women nurture. That's why.
I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. I'm not swimming up a waterfall for you. You got to give me a goal I can actually achieve. Give me manageable goals. Give me dreams money can buy.
Listen. Jesus was persecuted because of love. So you can't talk to me on this subject, because love is everything. I'm not talking about no gay love either. I'm talking about the real love. Okay, but at the end of the day, the reason
Love is a distraction, tyranny. We need power.
No,
You can
what's
love me after I get power.
Okay, hold on. If Donald Trump had more love, we wouldn't be in the bullshit situations that we're in. But because he
Nobody
has
wants
more
love
power
from the
without
president.
love, this is why we're in the bullshit situations that we're in.
You know what,
So
Tyranny?
Kamala
I
Harris,
think
so
you
Kamala
have.
Harris what got us out of jail through love because she's so
Yeah,
compassionate, right?
I think you're subconsciously reaching out to something right now, Tyranny. Love is not what men are looking for from their leadership.
We looking for duty. Goddamn. Sorry, Hood. Go ahead.
No,
But
you
it
had
says
it.
that he who finds a wife finds a good thing. You guys are acting like love is just some
Yeah,
word.
Tyranny, you love me. I need to achieve power and stability. That's how that works. That's why that makes you a good thing.
I love you,
And
and that's
45% gonna be single and childless in 2030. So he not gonna be able to find a wife.
well, I guess that part too. But okay, well, I gotta go back
Do
in
you
here and
see
be
a
a mother.
problem with the logic? Oh, you're gonna leave? Okay.
Yeah, I gotta go be a mother. I've been on here way too long.
You do your thing.
Hey, tyranny, real shit. I
Yeah.
appreciate you for coming through and having a conversation.
I can
I
do
really
that.
appreciate it. You have to come up here and being transparent. I did not know your story. I told y'all, bro. I really don't. Outside of you telling me directly, I don't track down
Yeah.
people or whatever. I know I joked you about the Mexican. Like I didn't even know. I didn't know you. I thought, you know what I'm saying. I didn't know you had a black baby daddy. I just thought you had
Yes.
kids. But hey, you learn something new every day. So again, I appreciate you for coming up and
Yeah.
having a conversation with us and being transparent for us to have a convo. Appreciate
Of course. So thanks for having me up, man. I'll talk to y'all man later. Love y'all, black man. Bye.
it. Yeah,
Is she
man. Hey,
gone?
man. Shout out to motherfucking Zero, man. Again, as I told y'all, man. Listen, and shout out to you, brother Soup, for having the conversation and helping generate the conversation. At the end of the day, though, like you said, there are a lot of tyrannies out here. Okay, and I said this while she was here, so I'm not gonna, whatever. But these are the options that black men have to choose from, and like she said, there's still black men willing to choose them.
And we call them
You know
black
what I'm
men simps and
I think
goofies.
I meant to say this. It's a little ironic, but it's in the name, bro. You say it, tyranny. What does tyranny actually mean outside of the way she spells her name? It's literally in the name.
Yeah, radicalized control over a fucking person. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that definitely wasn't the intention of why she was named her name. Because from what
I
she's
don't know,
saying,
fantastic. I don't
You
know,
got to
man.
read the signs, bro. Read the signs. The signs are
bro,
everywhere.
what she was saying from the very, very humble beginning she came from, I don't think, her mom could have made plans for her to be able to, yeah, you feel me? I just don't, unless her mom was like Miss Cleo or some shit, but you feel me? Hold on, let me read
Well, I mean, I would put it past to be the best with witchcraft. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, shout out to Albert T for the 2. Appreciate you, brother. Fantastic was right again. I told y'all, bro. This shit ain't just a hashtag, bro. Some people just have the eye, bro. I'm able to see this bullshit. And like I said, bro, these motherfuckers keep talking to me. Everybody's fucking quote tweeting my fucking tweet to this nigga. So everybody's on this fucking man. Fuck feminism. I said it. Pull your whole ass up next time. All you scary ass motherfuckers subtweet me, quote tweet me, or whatever. Pull your pussy ass up, had a conversation. Okay? Especially you women. But you're not gonna do it. All right, a lot of y'all selling your pussy on and offline. All right, you got an OnlyFans motherfucking link in your shit, baby. There's no need for you to talk to me. Okay, you got pussy to sell. Don't be concerned about my opinions of motherfucking feminism. All right, but outside of that, man, listen. This whole feminism has been the even bigger than racism, bro. It's played a fucking major part in the downfall of the community. That's the conversation you niggas don't want to have. Shout out to man Sunshine Rob for the €5. Appreciate you, brother. I think those are pounds. My bad, pounds. I don't believe them or her when they accuse men of being abusive because we only get their side of the story and never the guy in question. Hey man, y'all can believe whatever. But listen, man, I'm not finna defend Pedro and them.
Either.
I understand what y'all saying, but it's in the culture, man. They be whooping bitches. I've seen it, and I haven't seen it. So hey, she said that nigga from up a
Well,
baller. He a motherfucking guala. He out here. Hey, I ain't
The reason why I kind of started to pull on that thread, because like I said, I smell something. A lot of women will describe your behavior as abuse when they're doing the exact same thing to you.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, wait a minute, was he abusive or y'all fighting? There's a difference here.
She ain't answered. You know she ain't answered that question.
Well, Hood, that's a great point, man. Like I said, again, I wasn't trying to get her to run away. Hell, they might, again, black women have the highest rate of domestic violence themselves. So there's a possibility that it was equal combatants, right? A lot of people don't even know about a lot of state laws have changed their approach to that just because of that. Equal combatants is a thing now. So to where, hey, both of y'all ass get locked the fuck up. So that's why I tell you, brothers, man, if it's ever a point in case of where she put her hands on you, leave, my nigga. File charges and leave, because you're the only person at risk. Shout out to man Tony Gold with the membership message. Appreciate you.
You're too down with the gang. You're one of my members.
See, Tony Golden gonna be one of these niggas that's fucking baby daddy number 5, fucking round. Talking about, can we see? Because if she show you that ass, nigga, and it look right, you that ass though, niggas can't resist. And I'm gonna leave it alone. She a married woman now, man. Tyranny is changed. She married. She off the market, gentlemen. We'll just leave that at that.
I mean, just because a woman square up don't mean the game is still in her. Fantastic. We all know that.
Hey, Mr. Old Brother, I am not gonna cast any aspersions on this married woman, and her black husband. I'm gonna let him have it, brother, and wish him the best. That's it, man. That's all I can do.
I will too. Black love, yay, black love.
Yeah, man. Everything you said was right, but you made a claim about the Mayans, dog. I'm disappointed. What claim did I make about the Mayans? Is brother, y'all got to do some reading, man. Okay, y'all got to read, bro. All right, there's fucking African fucking influence and African DNA in Aztec and Mayan fucking what's name in the cultures and shit, bro. They were.
Who didn't know that?
Apparently, this brother right here didn't know that.
Never mind.
Again,
I think the most important thing she said was that there's always going to be somebody waiting in her box to marry her. That's why these women not going to learn. Because there's always a dude with a ring in his hand. No, I'm just saying, there's always a dude. There's always a dude with a ring in his hand trying to propose to her. I'm just telling you, bro. They said,
hey, look. I know personally, I think I said it before on your panel too, Mr. Fantastic, and shout out to you. I told y'all before, a woman only got 1,000, F's in them before they say F all men and don't give a F. Of course, the chick, when she's young and pretty, she's going to be a star. But when she actually get older, she going to get older and uglier, and her competition going to get younger and prettier. And the niggas that they want, they truly desire that they can't keep with that damn box. They're going to develop larceny in their heart. They'll do anything. That's why you have Tracy Ellis Ross, Joy Taylor, Keisha Cole out here trying to still do thirst traps, still trying to use their celebrity and their money to influence young, naive, green gang, goofy Gilligan niggas to keep in their so-called Jezebel's web, because they know the niggas that they want to go ahead and get bent over by don't want they so-called used, ran through box. And that's just the way it is. That's not me saying that. That's not Mr. Fantastic saying that. That's not the hood servitor saying that. That's nature itself and the God himself saying that. And I pass the mic.
You go in there, then they not gonna get the man they want.
Never.
Now, I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that. They never gonna get the man they want.
Hey, I said there's no easy chair, bro. There's no rainbow at the end of the sunset. She got 2 options. Either she gonna scare the young chicks away and try to keep that young dude. And you hear what I said? Keep that young dude to herself, or my favorite, she gonna have to go drop somebody crazy and ruin society. What they doing now?
Well, no. So at the end of the day, man, any man that will take her is the right man or the other man she wants. The man she wants is irrelevant. If she's getting provision and protection, it don't really matter. You feel me? Whether she want him or not, because now, like I said, especially if she got a kid by him, she has the leverage. So as long, again, and that's when we really start talking about the dick discipline and niggas making better decisions with situations and shit like that. Now we talking about she fresh, she fine, she all this other shit. She ain't got no kids, my nigga. Not excusing it, but it's understandable. But having the same attitude with somebody that's the opposite of that, yeah, brother, you gotta calm down, man. You gotta slow down like Bobby B and this motherfucker. But hey, man, I appreciate everybody for coming up, man. Great conversation. Hood, you going live?
Yeah, I think I might. I still want to review this one. I'm actually putting the clip together right now.
Throw your link in the chat then. Throw your link in the chat if you're going for the YouTube, and we'll have people swing your way. Shout out to the rest of you, brother, man.
Hold on,
Appreciate
give me
y'all, man.
1 second.
Hey, at the end of the day, man, like I said, my platform is always open to opposing thoughts, ideas, philosophies, whatever you want to have or whatever. I can have a civil conversation as long as you want to keep it civil. But if you want to get into some motherfucking, some downright good old nigga shit, I'm with that too. You want to roast and joke, I'm with that too. How we want to do it, man, we can do it. I'm never afraid of anything I say because, like you said, shout out to tyranny. I really do sincerely appreciate tyranny coming up because it just proves y'all, bro, I'm not making none of this shit up. I say, all right, I'm 41 years old. I'll be 42 this year. I have enough life experience, anecdotal experiences, stats, data, and an understanding. Most importantly, the understanding of how everything blends together, right? To make the assessments that I make. That's why I say what I say. I don't ever just pop out here and say some wild, crazy shit for the most part. Now, if I'm trolling, clearly I'm trolling. But the assertions that I say and I make about black women are extremely accurate because I'm an expert on fucking black women. Okay. And I'm pointing out the critical parts. I'm being critical to the parts that need to be fixed in order for this thing to be survivable. Right. Again, this ain't no motherfucking rescue mission, bro. It's a salvage mission. Keep telling y'all there are very few and far between good black women left. All right. All right. Are they out there? Of course. But are they out there and willing to, you know what I mean? It's just so many caveats and so many variables as to where black men are at a disadvantage unlike any other group of men. Right. But constantly we're the ones that told it's your fault, nigga. You ain't can't don't want, nigga. Y'all out here beating bitches, nigga. Y'all out here getting all the hoes pregnant, nigga. And it's like, brother, can you spell statistics? Do you understand the definition of statistics, brother? One small group of niggas beating bitches, so now all the niggas gotta take responsibility for that ain't beating bitches. Man, get the fuck out of my face, bro. Never in your life, brother. That's the same as you saying, hey, niggas out here taking dick, so y'all got a motherfucker. No, nigga. Nah. And especially like say y'all gave me the info that he's down with the the LGBTs and shit. That already tell me that brother's compromised, man. All right. Shout out to the rainbow people. Hey, do what you want, love who you love, all that shit, whatever. That's your right. But you can't be pro black and be pro rainbow. Can't do it. It's been proven time after time again. You have your loyalties lie somewhere else way too much. Okay. Are there exceptions there? Probably, but I've yet to see them, right? Especially in anything major. All right. But anyway, man, hey, listen. I greatly appreciate you guys for pulling up on me. Miss Fantastic 824 on all social media platforms. That is X/Twitter, TikTok, Rumble, of course here on YouTube, and I think I got a Facebook page. So, hey man, pull up on me, and hey, you puss ass, hoe ass, dumb ass, ugly ass, broke ass, po ass hoes, and niggas, and brotherfuckers, whoever else, bro. Be a man, all right? Don't fucking hit me under no motherfucking troll account, nigga. I don't got no troll accounts. I got my face out here, all right? I ain't everything I motherfucking say, I stand on, all right, and stand by. So be a fucking man, pussies. I'm out.